Greetings and welcome to Die Dragon Die presents the Grimstone Chronicles Season 2, Episode 37. I am your demon host, Demon host Marty.
I got a feeling this is going to be a rough game.
DM and host Marty, joined by the full Ontario crew, 2/3 of which are actually in my basement right now.
Everything was there, bud.
Demon host.
Demon
so is that a host who is a demon?
Yeah.
Or are you a host for demons? So you're just a vessel?
Yes.
Or both, I guess.
How's everyone doing today?
Good.
Yeah? Mark, what's going on with you?
Not much. I brought candy today.
Okay.
Feel free to sponsor Sweet Tarts.
Yeah, we've been sort of playing lots of D&D in the last couple of days while Adam's been down.
That is the news.
Yeah.
Yep. D&D.
Adam, what's going on with you?
I feel very accomplished this day.
Yes?
The last 48 hours has been very good for my ego. I won a pool. I didn't think I would a pool, but I won a pool.
Yes.
The hockey team that the other people in the room wanted to win won. Therefore, I wanted them to win because I was in the same room with the other people.
Yes.
That was good. It was exciting. We moved some stuff. It was heavy, and it was like, hey, I get to move a thing.
Yes.
That was good. And I've been eating a veggie tray. I feel like my digestive health will be better after the veggie tray because before the veggie tray, well, we'll see what happens.
A lot of protein.
I'm glad you feel good. And did you mean ego, not ego?
Well, no, well, see, but egos are more fun. I want to eat an ego. I don't want to eat an ego.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Ahmed, what's going on with you, man?
I got my second vaccine yesterday.
Yeah, how are you feeling?
During that time, I think I was the leader of the union. A union, I don't know which one. I had a fever. I drank 30 cups of water. I slept the longest I've ever done in years. I feel like I was beat up pretty badly. But I'm good. I'm here for D&D.
Okay.
Did I make it to work? No. Did I make the D&D? Yes.
Hope your boss isn't watching.
I could barely move.
This episode, a week from now or so, I post it to YouTube.
At 8 a.m., I could barely move. But like as the day went on, I was like more functional, so it was good.
Yep. Tomorrow will be better. Okay, why don't we do a quick recap of what happened last game? Last game was called Frog God.
We did it!
Following the battle with the Bullywugs and the Cultists, the band of chaos-loving slatties spilled forth in the catacombs beneath the castle. The Platinum Sword leads Brennos to the anarchic shrine of the reformed Bactrian god named Ramenos. The party listens to Ramenos' tale and helps the former demon god deal with two of his former pets. Thogrim absconds with an artifact called the Farseer of Rest and gains the attention and ire of a master of the cult. And I think we left off with the battle dying down, Brennos plunging the Platinum Sword into the portal that led to presumably Limbo, where Ramenos was chatting you guys up through. And you hear Slake yelling kind of deeper back in the corridors, "Hey, where's everybody?" Because you had left him kind of wandering around outside the battlefield.
Where's Thogrim? Slake.
Yeah, there you are.
Where's Thogrim?
What do you mean he's not down here with you?
No, he's not down here with us.
Oh, I went in there. So he's still out there? Rock.
One would assume. I mean, if he wants any
Well,
treasure,
you guys and your fucking magic. It's hard to fucking keep track of you all. I don't know where he is. His cannon's not out there.
I did message. I did
You said the
message
Yeah.
ascending to Barnabas.
Yeah.
He's gone.
He's dead?
No. He fucked off.
Thogrim. Just in telepathic bond, because where are you? And
So, Thorgrim, you've just left your bedroom, you've closed your window, and you're flying into Overlook, trying to figure out where the heck you're going to get a teleport from.
Yeah. Sonny. No, Sonny. I escaped with an artifact. I'm trying to find a teleport scroll so I can come back to you.
How far did you go?
I'm in, where am I? Overlook.
Okay, I'm going to cast teleport on Thogrim, and I will go like 5 feet, or I will go 2 inches forward where I will aim.
So
How are you doing this?
using your new druid power.
Powers of F.
Okay.
I am using the ability.
Which is, by the way, I think the most powerful thing I've run into. Fucking awesome.
It's per card. Transcendental Bond. I become attuned to the common spirit shared by all living things and can use it to communicate with your allies. You may communicate with your allies a number of rounds per day to your oracle level as if using telepathic bond. You may designate a number of creatures equal to your wisdom modifier. Designated creature's standard action that requires a touch. At 10th level, you may use this bond, to cast a touch spell on a designated ally once per day. And teleport is range touch.
Through the bond.
Through the bond. So, I can touch me, and I can touch him through the bond.
And you're just teleporting 5 feet ahead of you.
Yeah.
So wherever he is, he'll then be 5 feet ahead of where you're standing. Okay. Thogrim, you feel a spell taking effect on you, and through Sunny, the telepathic bond, Sunny told you what?
Come with me.
Do you resist? Do you resist?
You're right, we can.
Okay.
I don't resist. No, it's Sunny.
There's no percentile required because Sunny can see the location that he's teleporting to, and Barnabas, you're a student of magic. Same with you, Widget. Somehow Sunny made Thogrim appear.
Nah. Now that's a
It's not
neat
a
trick.
Spelly cast doesn't do the thing you did.
What the hell are those things?
I would tend to agree with your assessment. Sonny, what was in that apple you ate? The fuck?
I believe they're called nutrients. There was nutrients in the apple.
You are fucking correct. How did you bring him here? I know he was in Overlook. He's not so stupid, doesn't know where he is.
I am
Hey, fuck off.
one with the spirit of all the things that inhabit volcanoes.
Okay.
So I used my spirit to touch his spirit using Volcanica.
Wait, you guys fought those things without me?
Aye!
No, we found them dead. That is a lie, yes.
There was a god through that, and we...
No. You were fighting. Amadeus doesn't get that sweaty when he's not fighting.
Yes, he does. He's a sweaty guy.
right. Sweaty, slimy.
Don't drop it.
I can hear you. I'm gonna leave you forever.
That's a very interesting trick.
One of it.
Thanks for bringing me back, Sonny.
So Sunny, who currently looks like a lizard folk, but is moving like a bat, and talking like a man. So you mentioned artifact.
Yes.
Do you have it on you?
Yes.
And we see it.
Thank you.
He opens his bag and pulls out starts pulling out, well, you pull out like one piece, put it back in, pull out another piece, put it back in.
Okay, at first he pulls out a few weird lenses, and then he pulls out a stand, puts it back in, and then he has a hard time with his low strength fully pulling out the 200-pound or 180-pound device. It looks like a quasi-portable far-seeing device. Usually it's used for astronomy or for looking great distances on a clear day.
Now, I know there's many lenses involved in this thing, but I'm pretty certain that one of these is missing. and it's only one. Kobold before it blew its brains out.
You see
Mentioned
enough.
the last.
You see enough of it, Barnabas, that you could roll a knowledge arcana to know what it is.
Sure. During this period, Brenos is going to be using this curing wand to the maximum capability of the part.
Yeah, Cog's trying to heal himself too.
We've got a bunch of people who are wounded.
Okay.
Another shot.
I don't remember what the there was the weekend stage, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am going to reroll that hit roll.
Okay,
And I'll just take 10, which will give me
27 and then 22. D20 plus 24.
Polyhope.
Nope, failed.
12. 67.
Okay. It's an artifact from the region. It's called the Farseer of Rest. Rest being an old elven city that may be on the edge of Elsir Vale or originally part of Elsir Vale. Something happened to it, or elves abandoned it even before the Settler War.
Okay.
This was one of the artifacts of that city. And those who master the artifact, because it's a somewhat complicated device,
okay,
can augment their scrying spells to scry upon specific locations as opposed to specific creatures.
Oh, this is useful. Fun, isn't it?
The artifact has a reputation that, how should we say, the more you use it, the more voyeuristic you may become.
That's
As in, there may be, like, this thing might be in some other circles or some other thing like addictive.
okay.
Artifacts tend to have
Consequences?
to their use. This one relatively minor compared to some of the horrific things that other artifacts do. It's not unheard of that people would then retire from what they're doing and become the guy who maintains this thing in a building somewhere. There may be other functions because the lenses can be removed, and there's probably a cause for experimentation with different lenses
Yeah, I
and
was
different
going to say
magics.
switching the lenses around.
Switching lenses around or putting whole new lenses in.
Okay.
Now, remember, there is a lens missing from the set. It sounded like it was the last lens. I'm not
How do you
certain.
know that? Says Agony. You were gone for like
The-
3 minutes.
The kobold that was collecting these pieces mentioned that once he finds the last lens, he would be, and then boom, I blew his head away.
Sorry, what was that?
He was mentioning that he would be the one to find the last lens,
Mm-hmm.
and then I killed him. Oh, he didn't know I was there.
So, you said he blew his head away. Did you actually shoot him in the head?
Yes, but
Makes him very difficult
not
to talk to.
I'm not sure. Still upstairs though.
We'll have a look. See. Next time, maybe shoot him through the heart.
Why did you go to Overlook? Says Agony.
That's a
As soon as
good
I picked up the artifact, I started receiving, I believe it was a message, but I wasn't sure from where. I kind of panicked, and the creature that was actually messaging me, I think it was the black dragon. Now, it could see me from somewhere, and once I teleported, I calmed down and figured out it was probably scrying on me, and that's how it cast the message. But I
So you
wasn't
went
sure.
someplace protected like the library, because we spent a lot of time there.
Well, I did not think of it. I was tired for some reason.
Oh, fuck's sake.
He's not going to mention what he did in his house. He to what he did afterwards. So I wasn't sure where you guys went and how much time I had before this thing appeared.
Is that tea?
It's like, yes, it fell on top of me when I went home. Yes.
You were so panicked you made some tea while we was being swallowed by these things.
Oh, we were cleansing the curse of it. Go on.
It fell on top of me. And I went looking for a scroll to teleport, of course, but I couldn't find one. I only had one memorized today. It was very scary upstairs. Very scary.
How's Mistra and the lizard folk?
Not a clue. But I have my cannon.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, next time tell me what you assholes are doing this time. I was looking for bogarts.
Well, you know, we wanted to, but we had to use magic to do it. So.
Well, you can yell loud.
That throat is very
Really?
yeah, from all the I was already shouted, encouraged.
Digs around in his pouch and nails.
Where can I stick this to test out how hard you can yell?
Eamon just steps in front of you.
Bend over and find a spot. Right?
Yeah.
These frog god pets.
Barnabas wants to buy a jump.
You can't be mad, it's not magic! I see lightning, that's better.
Okay, now that the portal is gone, Brennos, you do see a dirty chamber back there. It looks like somebody dragged this grand bed back there, but then oozed all over it, and it's like wet. You can see all sorts of dirty, like woman's gowns, kind of used as a crappy blanket. You do see bits and bobs of glittery things in the dark. This is probably Farblex's chamber. Apparently he liked, we'll call it organic furniture. You think you see the rest of Sun Color that has simply been opened up at the ribs and sort of like stapled to the table so that it's like a garish thing that holds stuff onto the table. There are lizardmen tails, like they're trophies, just hanging from the walls, like a large tapestry. It's got to be 30 lizardman tails.
Splicily cleansed with fire.
Let's get the sparklies first, shall we?
Agony steps forward. He looks at whoever's dispensing wand healing, because I think the party got...
Oh, party got wrecked.
Yeah, Slake looks fine. He doesn't have any dents by the time he came down. He did spend about 40 hit points of his fast healing when he was out there.
Who's next on the injured list?
We are.
Cog will get to Amadeus.
Amadeus has got 30.
Okay, so
If we rest for an hour, I could heal many of you.
all right. So Sunny starts distributing wands.
Okay.
If we're gonna be here for an hour, I could save us on the wands.
5 charge. Like, so you need 10 charges on Agony.
Yes.
Okay. That empties 2 wands. We've been running really well for a while. So Agony's good.
Okay.
Who else is hurt? Cog is beaten to piss. Or did
Cog healed himself.
Cog healed himself?
I've got 4
Self-healing.
or 5 different ways to heal myself. So
Okay.
here, I can cure Amadeus. Here, 2d8, 3.
And then I will use 2 spells from Brennos. Alright. So, on this day, we have finished off 5 Cure Light Wounds ones so far.
Okay. I'm going to take this. I've got a Cure Light Wound.
Amadeus is healed.
Thank you. But it says on mold, I'm assuming.
The weakened state,
loss.
yeah, the weakened state only lasted for a few moments. Like it was 2d4 rounds. Basically.
Oh, so Cog's strength is back?
Your strength comes back very quickly.
Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's going to be a problem.
Sorry, I just didn't know the blasphemy spell by heart.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pick up
We
some
don't
more.
want you to know it by heart. That spell sucks.
We're gonna have to pick up some more wands.
It's Sunny in the bat form who's using the wands in the bat form. They all don't work.
Okay.
Druids aren't supposed to, in their forms, be able to use items like that.
Chalking it up to the apple.
Nutrients.
Okay. Who else is
Which you're pretty sure is a made-up word.
Oh shit, crazy.
Nutrients.
It's like some sort of weird advanced word.
I had a dream one time about electrolytes. Not a clue what they are. But I believe they're what plants grow.
Wasn't a little bit crazy in the apple one? Just a
Oh,
bit.
this was before the apple.
Oh.
Okay, after Agony is healed, he goes tiptoeing into the room. He starts brute force searching via detect magic.
Okay, aim and
Brenos
just
is
to flip things. And Barnabas doesn't want to touch slimy beds.
Yep.
Brenos is going to start like detecting chaos and detecting evil alternately, and sort of searching the building for like.
Okay, well, the shrine is an operating shrine of Ramenos. It detects chaos very strongly. And then there was just a portal to Limbo, so you get a very bad headache, and you're stunned for a round from the place where the god was casting through from Limbo.
Next time.
As for evil, there is still a dissipating aura coming off of these two frog things, which only redoubles your belief that you did a good thing here. These two things running around along with the slad could have been a very bad time.
So Ramenos is on a path to redemption, basically, you could say. At least to neutrality.
If one believes Ramenos, then
he's trying to purify himself of evil, become a being of that of chaos and leader of slaughter.
Slaughter evil.
Yeah, but they're not very good. They're not good. Nobody's like, oh, I wish I had a slide infestation, or yeah, hallelujah, we have a slide infestation. Woo!
By the same token, if the Modrons move in next round, I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
We are repurposing this material. Why? For the Modron world.
this is where we live.
I need my shed. Stop that.
Yes.
The blades of the grass on your lawn are 0.3 centimeters too long. Please adjust.
Were you not issued a warning? No. Our records show that you were. During the last Modron March 1,000 years ago. I can't. I can't even.
Was it being? Yeah, they're not evil. They're sloth. They're like the trick race. So, interesting. Did we ever find the source of the crying?
Oh yeah, there's a lot down in the chamber over there. They're all tied up
Barbie.
and whining about it. Hang on, before we go, there's a discussion that might need to be had, and let's have it now, not in front of them. Knowledge planes. Is there? If someone is infected with slod egg,
Yep.
can it be removed? Or is it early?
A, can it be removed?
I need 2 separate knowledge planes about slot.
Okay, I will take 20 on each. So 61 and 61. No, sorry. Oh yeah, 61 and 61.
Okay. Red slod implant egg pellets into their victims of their claw attacks. And these things, in about a week, will burst forth from the host as blue slod.
Okay.
Blue slod, their bite gives you a supernatural disease. Those that succumb to the disease are immediately transformed into red slod.
Immediately.
Those that succumb to the disease.
Oh.
Like if you
Die.
and the key stat for succumbing to the disease is charisma. It also does dex damage.
Alright, so
Most people just fall unconscious or are unable to move, and then they, through the chaos of the supernatural disease, and then with your 60s, because you got them both, if either of these things happen to an arcane spellcaster, the slot that pops out is a green slot, which is a more spellcastery version of the slot race.
right. Okay. Well, Barnabas shares this knowledge with everyone. So, what are we going to do if they're already infected?
Well, if they're
Oh, your original question was, can it be healed?
Yeah.
Well, the slod fever is a supernatural disease, and the implant is a removed disease might work, but you might have to make, well, in both cases, you have to make a roll. A very good surgeon might also be able to remove the pellet.
Okay. All right.
so we get
And the things in the bowls were the pellets. They put a bunch of red slot eggs.
if they're diseased, we'll have to cure them, and if they're impregnated or pelleted or bearing child, then we can, at least practice the surgery.
I might be able to perform some of the surgery. Where did I get hit, Marty?
In the torso.
Can Cog perform his own surgery?
With all I move.
I think with penalties, yeah.
Yeah, I think still best chance he has.
You can remove his head so he can see.
Just turn my head around with like 180. I might be able to probably be able to perform it on Amadeus as well. But again, I don't know how effective these things will be. I mean, I'm not organic. And he's, well.
Amadeus, did you get hit by one of the red ones? I don't think you didn't see it.
No, but I mean, it's a long walk away, right? So, defeating is defeating, right? Honestly, not that bad.
Let's see if it took. Amadeus is different. Like, I don't want to be. I don't want to be say anything unusual. Says the lizard folk who's like sitting on the floor like these are bad. We should check.
I have the tools. I can begin immediately.
Start on the weak things. You're gonna let you experiment on me?
No, I suppose not.
I could also use the help. Whoever knows how to nurse could be very helpful. All right.
Agony
together.
and Eamon find 2,800 gold pieces of scraps of finery, expensive gowns, and woman's jewelry in Farblex's lair. There's no, and we'll say he was a spellcaster. Spell components, 500 gold pieces of spell components in there, things that are useful.
Cool.
The rest of the stuff, as Breno said, could likely be purged with fire. It's a very icky room that the tiefling and the dragon man don't have the same sort of revulsion to as mammals would. You know, thanks to scales and thick skin.
How about it?
Yeah.
So I have prepared multiple spells to help determine whether or not someone is diseased.
Wonderful. Let's go check.
Wait, should you guys check yourselves first?
I can get hit.
There's an issue with the spell. Unless we want to make a big pile, it's it's not super efficient. I can target one creature or a 5-foot cube, but it's like the spell is one creature or a 5-foot cube, so it's like no, everybody get in the pile.
Everyone put their hand in the middle, and
Yeah.
you know.
And then it'll just say there is disease and what are the diseases, but it won't tell you who has the disease.
So is alcoholism a disease?
The description of diseases in this is you determine whether a creature, object, or area carries any sort of disease or infestation, including mold, slimes, and similar hazards, or any exceptional or supernatural effects causing sickened or nauseating conditions. If there's a disease present, you know what disease it is and its effects. If the target is a creature, you get bonuses to heal it, blah, 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 all the normal, like. So,
There's no roll involved.
no, that's cool.
Diagnose disease.
Diagnose disease.
Nice.
I currently have 3 of them prepared. And
Upon whom are you casting? You could have everyone put their hand in the center,
gonna
and you
cast it.
just get this laundry list of diseases, but you wouldn't know who had it. Or you could target one creature.
I think we're
I'm not affected by diseases, so I don't need to be in that list, in that group.
That's one thing.
We're going to Captain Planet, the first one.
Let's just say do it anyway because they're creatures of chaos and they don't necessarily follow all
I think it's
the
pretty practical to say like
rules and
9 creatures
expectations.
easily.
All right. So even Slate comes over and puts his hand in the communal. You know, this is not a non-combat gathering of the team. Everyone puts their hand in.
Yeah.
And Sunny flaps his wings, which looks like him flapping his lizard hands because of the veil spell. Cast the spell. All right. Stogrim have any diseases? So the list of diseases, I'm just going to write these down. Stogrim, do you have anything on top of your sheet?
He's nearsighted, but that's it.
None of disease.
Nothing.
Okay.
No disease.
All right, I'm going to pause there for a second. Eamon, does he have any afflictions or diseases?
No.
Anything
let me
mundane?
double check. It wouldn't be past Barnabas to just go, yeah, he's got a disease. Fuck him. He's miserable to me. Nope, he's got nothing.
Okay. Agony, to his knowledge, does not have the wasting disease.
He hasn't polymorphed into a non-dragon.
He's not going to polymorph. He'll polymorph into dragons. He'll take form of the dragon. That's about it. Widget, do you have any diseases?
That's a good question. Let me just check.
What don't he get?
Assuming that the shadow stuff isn't a disease, it's fine.
Okay. No, the shadow stuff is not a disease. It didn't cause nauseated or sickened condition. Okay.
When it first onset, there was like wisdom damage.
Yep. Barnabas?
Not a book disease.
Not a mechanical disease? Any sort of minor afflictions?
He's a functioning alcoholic.
Cirrhosis.
Oh, okay. So he has we're just going to call it liver disease.
Sure.
We did smokes a lot. I don't know if he smokes enough to be like if there's
Cancer or emphysema.
We're just going to say minor maladies of the road
dysentery.
and minor maladies
The stomach.
of the vice. Yeah, I got a spot of eczema, and
Yeah.
somebody's started to develop athlete's foot, because we've been walking through the swamp. And,
Funguses and molds.
yeah,
and,
so there's going to be like,
a list of like limbs.
yeah. Sonny's like, afterwards, I'm going to cure everyone of their
I don't think
maladies.
so, but
Okay,
no.
right. I think that covers the liver disease thing, and then Amadeus.
He shouldn't have any aside from the tentacle thing. He's immune to disease, including magical disease. Supernatural.
Okay. Cog.
Same.
Nothing except for the red slot implant.
Got it.
Yeah, it's the same. We're in the same boat.
Yeah, he's also
I like
immune
your
to
odds better
diseases.
because you've got inorganic parts.
Yeah, great. A robotic slot's great.
Okay, Slake. I don't think has any diseases. I don't think he can get sick by normal means. Let me check.
Oh, that's disgusting. Mecha slot goes and infects more viruses.
Slake can rust.
Yeah, he can rust, but he's immune to disease. So, Sonny.
No known diseases.
Okay.
Right? Just shove something in my mouth. Also, sorry. No known diseases. Additionally, this is a divination spell. So I don't know how well it works.
Just a heads up, my kids did this. Like, this is our D&D box.
Bravo. Bravo.
You're on the right path, kids.
Okay. And then Brenos.
Brenos made all of the many saving throws I need to make today. So I'm assuming Brenos has like one of those minor maladies of the road guys.
Maybe you touch his schizophrenia with all those guns in your head.
Not schizophrenia when they're actually there.
Fair enough. Yes, fair enough.
He probably has a fungus or something like mine.
Yeah.
If anybody in this party has athlete's foot, it's Amadeus or.
I've got the craziest itch, I tell ya.
Okay, the list of diseases in random order. They don't show up in the order I'm saying it, so don't think one is more important than the other. The spell does not know.
Right.
There are 2 maladies of vice.
Right.
One is an attribution to like a slight allergic reaction of the skin to tobacco and tobacco products. The other one is something that is an early stage of drinking too much. We'll call it liver disease. There are 4 separate maladies of the road. A toenail fungus, a foot fungus that can grow anywhere, a slight nutrient deficiency that can be solved with more sunlight, and somebody has a boil somewhere that might have been like a tick bite that could get serious if not treated. Those are the numbers of maladies. Multiple people could have the same thing.
Yes.
Okay?
No more rope tricks.
At least one person has been implanted with a red slod egg. At least one person has an untreatable form of replication fade.
What?
Oh, I know what that is.
Sonny is rubbing his belly.
While Sonny's thankful that there's no mental diseases amongst your party, you know your party's been under a considerable amount of strain, and you'd expect if they keep on undergoing this amount of strain in this amount of time, there might be like stressors that could result in sickness.
Yeah.
But none of them have shown up so far. All of you are pretty well grounded. Most of you are sane.
Same-ish.
Sane-ish.
Exactly.
All right. We have some things to work on. No more rope tricks when they're not needed.
Boy.
We're not getting enough sunlight.
We usually do that. We usually do that at night.
That's a very good point.
No. Slake didn't put his hand in because he didn't want magic cast on him.
Well,
so,
if he's in there.
Yeah, he's like, just look me over.
All right. Well, we'll check you for lack of sunlight. It's probably a good postulation. Either way, I think tree forts are superior to rope tricks. So tree forts are the way it should be done.
We'll do it on a case by case. Which is Barnabas' way of saying, I don't care to talk about this.
Look under here. He bends back some metal. There's a fleshy bit right here still. Does that look okay?
That flesh has been preserved to all shit. Like
It will outlast
What
us
about
all.
here?
Outlast us all.
I dare you to tell him why it'll outlast
you can give me a heal check,
Okay.
or if you're gonna look him over.
I will look him over because he wants to be looked over.
Okay.
Somebody who's actually good at looking people over might want to take a look too, but Sonny is
I'm gonna ask him.
18.
Cog will do it.
All right, so there's three of his buddies. He trusts all three of them.
Sonny gets 21.
Yeah, his flesh is weird. It is. Yeah, he's
I'm gonna-
technically a living construct, but you're seeing signs that that's slowly going away.
I'm gonna ask him aid Cog one because Cog usually does the healing too.
Yep.
Because Cog probably knows more about Slake than
40.
he does.
Mm-hmm.
43.
Yeah.
No, you get a really close look at Slake. Slake some of the flesh has been giving away to metal, and you now understand that Slake is no longer subject to critical hits, sneak attacks, and non-lethal damage.
Let me ask you something, Slake. Does this hurt?
It's annoying,
Non-lethally.
but no.
No, start smacking the top of his head.
All right.
He cocked his fist back.
From what I can tell, you've just gotten a lot tougher. But you're fine.
Yeah, some of the fleshy bits just came off, so I put metal in where they came off.
He's got,
Others are just hardened, like this is just metal underneath.
you got the middle of the right paw, so you're vulnerable a bit, so.
Yeah, well, some of them fucking got taken.
Gotta be hurt now.
Yeah, well, it's just all sorts of mistakes those damn wizards made.
Ooh, you know.
Yeah. So, I got a doctor's bill of health or whatever you call it.
You are the healthiest construct dwarf that I've seen this month.
Good. So the rest of you were sick because you used magic too much. Got it.
Sunny's got like a look of like that hit a little bit closer to home than
Okay.
normally
Yeah,
would.
he's just like just walk by you expecting like he's made this joke
Yeah.
or made this barb 100 times. It's almost reflex.
We need to clean our footwear, change our socks. This is a thing that we're gonna have to start doing on at least once or twice a week. Somebody here, at least somebody, has a boil that they're not telling us about. It'd be good for us to check each other over once in a while. You know, all the creases and crevices, like nasty little things can hide.
Why would I tell you if I had a
Nightly, I
Sad.
could look us all
Why would
over.
I tell you if I did?
So it could be lanced.
I think I know who has it.
Does your bum hurt?
My bum is not hurt.
Sounds like it's bum hurts. And we have issues with drink and tobacco.
I don't know which of you has an issue with drink. I think it's delicious.
And then we're obviously the red slide eggs that are affecting us.
I mean, it's just kind of.
Maybe you should have started with that one.
Which ones?
Well,
Well, I tell you, safe bet you should probably check me.
Well, why don't you cast it again? But we know that Amadeus and I have it. So cast it on the others, make sure it's not there.
good idea. We'll do the same thing, but we'll take out Cog, who we know got hit by a red slod,
Okay.
and Amadeus,
We
who
know
is
eight.
gluttonous as all hell.
So just you're concentrating on just the two of them,
Mm-mm.
or separate?
Everybody who's not them.
Okay. Oh, I see what you mean.
Mhm.
And Slake.
Otherwise.
And not Slake. If Slod's and Slake, we have a bad time all around.
All right. So you
Slot and
cast a
Slake
spell
make it.
on Thogrim, Eamon, Agony, Widget,
Mhm.
Barnabas, Sunny, Brenos, and the list of diseases that get removed is just the foreign object implant of the red slot.
I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news. We all still have all the other things in it. Sorry, that's the bad news. The good news, we don't have red slot eggs in us. You two both potentially do.
Pointing at Gargan.
Pointing at Cog and Amadeus.
Amadeus, I can start working on you immediately.
Oh, a week. You work on the others first.
Barnabas. You wouldn't happen to be a replicant, would you?
Oh, yeah, no, everything. No.
Widget. No. Same question. Wasn't listening. Yes, you were. Say it anyway. Are you a replicant?
What does that mean? This is Agony.
I don't think so. I spent a lot of time in the shadow plane. Things do happen. If I saw another person who looked exactly like me, one of us would be.
Sunny, if you can cast a spell daily, why don't you just do that every day on each of us?
Well, Sonny, are you a replicant?
I don't know.
Because I have a mum and a dad. You
I have a world.
Yeah, that's not right. Is the point. It's not like most.
Sometimes a mummy world loves a daddy world very much, and they make a baby druid.
Well, that sounds like a catechism, quite frankly, in the making.
I'm fairly certain that is what is occurring.
Also, I'm pretty sure that's not how most treat today.
That will keep. Guarantee he's not replicating. They're not replicating. Who would replicate that? Let's take us forward. Gives a look at Eamon. Maybe.
It could be. I mean, you replicate.
A what?
You got a mum and a dad, and you wake up on a slab one day.
My grandfather was a devil.
Does it really answer the question? But it kind of
Your
does.
grandfather, but at least your dad.
A half-fiend.
Your mum was what?
A tiefling.
Don't mean to pry, but I assume that there are certainly some stories around about family dinners. If you ever feel like sharing, you don't want to, you don't need to. You don't have to your secrets.
He's pretty close lipped this one. Supposed to scowl at things. Like that, right there. Look at that look he's giving me right now. Burning hatred to his best friend in the world.
One scowl for yes, two scowls for no.
I know my lineage, he says. I'm not replicated.
Yet.
No yet.
Well, there's nothing that can be done to treat it anyway, so not a problem. We can investigate later.
Alright, we'll save it for later.
Well, whoever's interested, I could look over whoever would like nightly. Make sure there's nothing happening, no complications. I am a doctor.
So you're offering to watch us while we sleep?
You would need to undress so I could look over your body.
Alright, listen all. There are probably some very piss in the pants, terrified people in the other room. And I am assuming we are going to go with the altruistic, if time consuming surgeries to heal them. So can we just get on with it here? I want to fucking loot this place and get out.
We're also going to have to find the lizard folk that have also been infected or have those pods.
It was just our table that got it. Most, sorry, it was just our table that got it. And I'm the only one who ate.
We should ask them.
I
at
am
least.
right about it.
There was a table that was sprayed by stuff. I remember that.
That
don't
was
know if that
sprayed with
counts.
other lizard folk. Is what happened there.
Then let's get to it.
Sonny's nodding cat. The lizard folk that way very bad time.
There was this stuff in the cauldron. One of those bastard toads was just spraying.
We can check with the lizard folk. We should have some time if they didn't keep pods. Even the 8 pods, the seeds, they have 1 week for them to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barnabas knows that the implants they gestate for 1 week. And the victims usually fall unconscious, become extremely ill 24 hours before the egg fully matures.
We probably should hurry then.
Whereas the other one is a supernatural disease that will start being obvious in a day.
Is it contagious?
Normally it's contracted via the bite. I guess you wouldn't want to start eating the bandages of those that have the sort of, but not
As long as
virulent.
they're not cannibalizing each other, maybe. It's
Correct.
Probably okay.
We should go talk to the wintering ones. You should. Okay, Sonny will fly to the.
Hey, where are you going?
To help the people of Volcanica.
Uh,
Come help me.
He's gonna go deal. Should I come with you? Maybe they're not cooperative.
Ah, it would be most helpful if you came with me.
Hey, Cog. I would ask. Come on.
Yes. Coming.
Hey, so I was in the corner there for a minute, so. Thogrum, you got here
Yeah.
from some sort of spell that people are happy with, right?
I got hit with what?
And you said that you stole some sort of artifact from a wizard.
Yes. It's not the wizard, it's the black dragon. It's the master of this castle.
Oh, you stole an artifact from a dragon.
Yes.
If you see or hear a dragon, find us. Bredos is like, we're still at risk. We're going to be attacked.
The dragon can they can scry on me because he did see me, right? I don't know if he has or hasn't, but well, so far he hasn't done anything. I can cast a major sanctum, but tomorrow, not today.
If you stay close to Barnabas, then you'll know if he's trying to scry you.
Yeah, no protections, but warning if it's happening.
All right, excellent then. Barnabas, don't go too far, please.
I believe the proper statement is keep the fuck up.
Yeah.
Let's go find some fucking treasure.
Now we're joking.
Yeah, Cog's gonna pull out the rod of different metals and start. He'll start with gold.
Okay, so you guys walk down the stairs. The mist is back.
The mist is permanent.
Oh yeah, it's a permanent, just an obscuring mist. What's your stat?
The healer group is going to make their way to room 2 via the ropes.
All right, so you guys wander down the wooden crane and climb down.
Yep.
You're going towards the mud-covered chamber.
Yep.
What is this group doing?
Well, there was some pilfering in room 12. I think we'll go check the obscuring mist room.
Yep.
Okay.
Here we go.
And now that we've left the shrine, we will
Okay.
start the detections again to see if we can find worried about chaos primarily.
Yep. So you're detecting chaos. You do not detect any chaotic presences within 60 feet.
Okay. We'll go through the mist.
All right. Who's plunging into the mist?
Bredos.
Okay. Mist makes it really hard to see beyond 5 feet.
We're gonna move forward.
Okay. Is anyone else
Weapon
following?
raised.
Eamon will go in next.
Cog's going with him as well.
Barnabas. I thought you were going with the healers.
Oh, sorry. Thogram's staying with.
Oh, Thogrum.
Thogram's staying with Barnabas. So, one sec, sorry.
Okay. You find the chamber is not very wide.
Okay.
Start maybe trying to find the source for the mist.
Brennis will cast an acute senses.
Okay. Brennus holds the line for a moment as he pauses to cast a spell.
This is one I don't cast very frequently, but this feels like the right time. It adds like a stupid amount to your perception check.
Okay.
It adds currently plus 20 to my perception check.
Plus 20.
Give me a
Holy
perception. You might be able to
jumping.
figure out something.
It'll be plus 30 eventually.
If you don't mind my asking, how long does that last?
Minute per level.
That's a decent spell. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Big circumstance. That's awesome.
What is there before me? 49.
You know from the echoes of your own footfalls that the chamber
And then more if you're talking about stonework.
yeah it widens, but this is a chamber with a dead end. You also notice that there's a peculiar number of tracks that come and go from this hallway.
Frequently used.
You also catch with the 49 plus 50 for stonework that sometimes things are dragged along the ground, like boxes are dragged along the ground. Sometimes heavy laden groups of 4 lift things up. Other times the lizard folk sometimes do the labor. There are other times it looks like cultists, their footwear matches what you're seeing. And there's the bullywugs don't really come into this area.
This is where the train goes.
Which Barnabas does, because there are trains.
There's a dead end here. They drag lots of stuff through. Not many bullywugs. Mostly the humans or the lizard folk.
Let's check the rest of the chamber. There's
Okay.
something here. I know it. I can feel it.
It's slow going, but eventually you do find a little dead end to the south where there are some emptied boxes and bags and things that are just kind of lying off to the side.
Okay. Would you like detect magic to see if there's...
Okay, you'd have to move to the front because your party is a walking magic. Yes,
I know you're there.
you detect strong conjuration coming from within the mist.
There's powerful conjuration over there. Guessing you it's a portal.
I'm guessing it is too, yeah. Tell the healers to not get too.
You are almost upon it before you see it. It is a low, stony area cut into a circle with mossy stones that have been transported from a different place to this place. The mossy stones almost have a druidic or maybe a fey look to them.
Is the moss alive?
The moss is still alive, and Widget quickly, it's probably the living off of the magic that is on the runes of the stones that make up the circle, and it would not take a Barnabas to know that this is a inactive portal. All of your knowledge arcanas are high enough to...
This is a normal knowledge that people should make, so yeah, we
Yeah.
can...
There are runes etched upon the stone, and it's like there's like a 6-inch lip that you kind of go down into. This type of portal is more like it's almost like a teleportation portal. Like you stand in the center, maybe you do a dance, or you activate it somehow, and then you would appear, hopefully, if it's functioning, in another location or locations.
So, Barnabas, is
All of the tracks lead in and from the disc, both directions.
I think this is on Volcanica to the plane.
Oh, it's impossible to say. I mean, they are collecting treasure literally for the goddess. So, directly to Tiamat's lair for all I know. I'm willing to bet that's not where it goes, though. Because even shitty cuts need funding, so they're going to have to siphon off some of the coin somewhere. They're not doing it here.
I don't disagree with you. That being said, I'm not going first.
Oh, no, don't go first. We're going to get a slate or one of them. Going first, that's not for you and me. Is it, Brenner? He taps you on the back.
You realize I can.
Brandon,
Stand it like
your
you.
back is a bit itchy when he slaps you on your back. You just realize that, like, maybe I'm the one with the boil on my back.
You do that again. A little bit to the right.
Well, you going to niche. He feels weird scratching you, so he's just going to use his cane and scratch you.
Like, yeah, Rota's got very
His
heavy
back-
armor on, right? Yeah,
Full plate on.
and he's just been wearing it through the swamp. Yeah, you've got swamp plate on,
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, if you need more scratching, I'm in to it.
No, it won't.
Yes, you will apply the lotion as required.
He doesn't like your jokes.
He doesn't like anything.
He doesn't like anything. You're not wrong.
What is this thing?
A moss-covered stone portal inside
Portal.
the misty chamber. Yeah, it is closed. It is inactive.
We assume the treasure's inside, right?
Well,
Yeah. This is
Well,
where
when-
the trail goes to. We're not saying this is where it will end through here.
Are there any traps?
Check. So it's probably a trap if it's the wrong. You use the wrong sort of key or activation.
Okay.
Oh.
Is it a trap if it goes to the wrong location when you... Interesting. Okay, give me your disabled device.
Disable device.
25
tools.
plus-
I get the superior keys. I only got master. All right.
43.
52.
I like it. The device...
Oh, that's the device, yeah.
The device has a command word.
Okay. Wait, did you want disable device or use magic device?
Disable device.
Okay, that was disable device.
Okay. The device has a command word.
Yep.
If you say if you mess it up, there may be a contingency that opens the portal to a different place.
That's mean.
You probably don't want to stand on this thing and say a single word that isn't the word to go to, like, that activates the thing.
Right, so
You
Okay.
don't know what the word is.
No.
Your skill does not give you that information.
Wouldn't the stone know what the word is? Sonny? Sonny's not here. Shit.
the stone, yeah, you got to say the right word when you're standing on the stone, but if you say the wrong word, they send you somewhere else.
No, I mean the stone.
Security bullshit. Where they're
Yeah.
like, oh, look at me, I'm one with the trees, nature's the rocks and shit.
Oh, around under the rocks or some weird thing.
The stones have heard it. Maybe they would know.
Yeah, well, know who else might know is some of them cultists sitting there waiting who will be in dire need of surgery, which may or may not come depending on how helpful they are.
All right, let's go to the others. So while you guys were poking your way through the portal, Amadeus, Cog, Slake, and Sunny make their way to this watery area, which you have to swim or fly over in order to swim in or fly over to get to the place where there are sounds of clinking chains.
Sonny, who could fly over, is going to actually like sit on Barnabas, like on Amadeus's head or Cog's head while they swim.
Okay. Which one? Cog?
We'll go with Cog. Cog's got a nice, like,
All right.
big flat.
Schlake just plunges into the water, half swims, half walks along the bottom, and
Nowadays, falls like.
okay.
There we go.
Cog, are you swimming?
Yep, you'll swim across.
Okay. Any ranks in swim, Cog?
Maybe. We'll see.
One called.
I'm asking because your strength's 10. So
His strength is 2.
Yeah,
no, it came back when
it came back.
4 rounds or something like that.
+7 swimming.
+7 swim. Okay, no problem. You have a rank in swim. You're able to navigate, and you pull yourself up upon these muddy shores, and yeah, you can see all sorts of stakes, iron bars, or iron pegs that have been nailed into the stone and rock, and there are a number of creatures that are mud covered, some of which look like they might still be alive. One is conscious, and it's a cultist. Somebody there. I guess this is
Yeah, this group here.
Dark Vision crew.
Yep.
Sonny is using like bat senses right now.
Okay.
So he doesn't really
Yeah,
see very well.
there's a creature that is a man-sized creature that is moving slightly, but something's hampering its movement.
Sonny will cast a light so that. There's a boggart riding a boggart, a lizard folk riding.
Lizard folk ogre
riding a
thing,
bullywug.
and then Slake, who refused an illusion. He
All right.
blinks a little bit. I must be observing something. He switches to Draconic. Could you release me? I'm feeling fine.
Shut up, you idiot.
Are you diseased?
No, of course not.
Cog's starting to look over each of them.
I don't believe you.
Still doesn't see through the illusion. I don't care what you believe, lizard.
Sonny is going to land on this lizard folk.
Okay.
After I deal with that, even gets lizard folk mounted lizard folk.
Yeah, he's a little confused why you're sitting there.
Amadeus just start picking up like he's rough with these guys, but looking for claw wounds or bite marks.
Okay, we're gonna say, give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 D2s. Okay, first number,
2.
fever, and I'm putting it on their token name. Second one,
2.
fever. Third one,
1.
looks perfectly fine.
2.
Fever. Oh, sorry. Yeah, fever. That's right.
2. Yeah.
Next one.
1.
Claw.
Okay. 1.
Claw on the dead dwarf.
2. And
Fever
go.
and claw.
Even though that one's dead, the claw, it's been clawed. It's likely the egg's still alive and might continue to grow. We'll have to search him, regardless.
You just burned him. Dead.
Question.
You're very smart for a lizard man. Then again, they were good healers, I hear. Could you let me out of my bonds? You'll be rewarded by the cult.
Why are you? If you're fine, why are you down?
I don't know. Ask the boggarts, those foul things.
I'm going to cast my last diagnosed disease on the one who we think is fine.
Okay.
He snuck a snack. That's
He has a mild addiction to some drug, like some sort of drug, well, like some sort of opioid, and then yeah, he has a slod implant in him, although he has no wounds. He's also older. He's got early stage cataracts.
You realize that your nose is for breathing and blowing. That's it, right?
Hmm?
Should stop putting random things up your nose.
Yeah. There are certain tinctures that I like.
Oh, arthritis.
There are certain tinctures I like that will treat my arthritis.
She says.
Did you eat something or put it up your nose?
No. Well, I eat things, but I haven't eaten it in hours. Damn bullywug.
An egg or something?
Egg? Didn't eat any eggs? I had eggs last week. Fresh shipment came in.
The hell is he saying?
Oh, we're doing this in Chronicles.
How long have you been tied down
He
here?
has a slod egg in him.
A what?
A slod egg.
What the hell is that?
Little brown thing.
Chaos frog.
They're serving it to the lizard folk. The giant cauldron.
You mean the big bullywugs that are down here?
Yes, the big red bullywugs.
Yes, one of them clawed me across my chest, but by the grace of Tiamat, I was able to heal myself.
Ah, you're
Ah.
So you didn't eat it, you got it infected the old-fashioned way.
I'm not infected. There's no wound. Check.
It's not how infections work.
That
What do you know,
claw
lizard man?
that claw mark injected an egg inside of you, and untreated, it will explode and will kill you.
You're very odd for lizard man. What the?
Hello.
Ah, he can see us now.
He got
Good.
25 on his save.
Against widget.
No, we just not that high. It was like 23, wasn't it?
I think it was like 23. He's effectively has a +8. So yeah, be 23 for Bell.
Okay, he
It was a little bat.
You ran into a friend
This
a
was
while
it's
ago.
even weirder now.
Who are you? You're not part of the cult.
No, we're not.
I am the Druid of Volcanica.
To which head do you belong?
I am at one with all. Except for the things with which I know that I'm with.
Cog's trying to assess how much time each of these people has, like how long they've been, like how many days do they have
Get
before?
clawed.
It was probably by the rumble of my belly and the ache of my. I would say 3-4 days ago.
How about the rest of them?
I
How
don't
long
know.
have they
Most
been
of them
here?
were here when I got here,
I need to start working immediately.
except for the
This is okay.
dwarf. The dwarf came here. I don't know, a few hours ago. But he drowned, I think. It's not looking very good.
Oh, they're all covered in mud, like that torrent of mud from the earthquake.
Water flush. Like
Yeah, yeah.
all right.
He wasn't awake. He wasn't able to hold his breath, I guess.
So the ones with the fever, how hard would it be to check to see how much charisma damage they have, or how long they take to to croak?
Oh yeah, you know, within the next, by his logic, 4 days, they've got 3 or less days.
Well, that's for the eggs.
Yes.
For the ones with the disease.
Oh, yes.
We've got
The
different
Different
system.
timeline.
Yep.
Like I can use
The
restoration
the charisma and dex damage is D3 per day for the disease,
Oof.
and a typical lizard man
Oh god.
Yeah.
has 10 charisma,
Nice.
and the typical bullywug
This is going to be less good.
or boggard As a 10 charisma.
Okay.
They have single digit less than 5 charismas at this point.
So to take it.
Okay. We just need to remove disease, right? We don't need to remove curse.
The slide fever, according to Barnabas, can be removed. It is a supernatural disease. You know that remove disease will work on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the implants, they can be taken out and possibly killed with a removed disease.
Cool. All right. I have some removed disease today. I don't have like a mountain of it.
Yep. Almond smiling.
Sorry, I asked my son to take a plate upstairs, and then he asked me, before we were born, did you take the plate up yourself? Why?
That's pretty
I
good.
was like, all right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's smart ass.
I'll take the plate upstairs.
All right, what was the question?
Do as I say, not as I do.
What was the question for Cog?
Mark, could you grab me another Pepsi Max? They're in the cupboard to the left of the fridge. Thanks. Okay, what's Sunny doing?
I think we are going to.
Thank you, sir.
I think the start of this is
I can't right now.
cast some lesser restorations on the people with the fever.
Okay.
Just make certain that they don't accidentally,
So are you untying them, or are you leaving them tied up in the room?
You don't know if they're friendly.
Okay.
The lizard folk are probably the bullywugs.
Well, there's a whole question of the bullywugs. But yeah, so we probably we can untie the lizard folk, but we're gonna lesser restore them. I have 3 lesser restorations, so.
Wait, why are you untying the lizard man? Tie me, damn you!
Well, you said you had 3 days, so.
You mean I had 3 days? No, I've been down here for 3 or 4.
Right, so you have 3 days
3 days for what?
before you have a slod spring from your chest cavity and consume your flesh.
He looks mortified, horrified.
We'll try to.
Rethink
We'll
your
try to.
decision-making processes, they're not the best.
I didn't decide to be down here. Let me out of
You
here!
decided to be part of a cult of death trying to summon Tiamat. Why would you do that?
We are the chosen ones.
You've chosen to sit in a hole full of mud with never think about your chest of
There's no part of the doctrine that says I must be down here beside a damn bullywug.
He's up with the bullywug.
Let me go and you'll be rewarded by the cult.
Did the cult put you here?
I just told you. I was going down the hallway. There were 2 bullywugs. They started chuckling. I walked by them and they must have zapped me from behind.
Mm. We'll leave him for last.
What?
Cog's going to start looking at the. Can I estimate how many days is left for them?
Yeah, Sunny just did that.
Oh, how many days do we have?
They're all kind of within a day.
A day?
Yep.
Okay.
So-
I need to start working as soon as possible.
Yes.
How long will the surgeries take?
I don't know.
No, I'm asking Marty because it might be both of us might have to do separate surgeries if it take long enough to do.
Like be 4 hours.
Cog doesn't rest, so he can work around the clock.
That's true. Yeah.
don't want heal the spell. I want heal the skill.
Are there those ice cream cones left?
No, I'm sorry.
That's alright.
I left them here. You guys did need them in my fault.
You do very good work.
You're right, dude. Freaking tiny. The hell's up?
You're the big man in a tiny coat thing. Big man with a tiny ice cream.
They'll take an hour to cut out.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Okay, Cog is gonna pull out his surgery kit. Actually, hold on, do I have a surgery kit?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure I do.
Okay. Sunny will attempt to just use magic to remove the disease from the two with fevers. These two.
Okay.
The lizard folk are getting treated first.
The blue slide fever is DC 18.
Okay. I don't know if you get a bonus on this, like it's heal checks to treat disease. You know. Okay. Otherwise, I'd use another charge of that spell to get a bonus. All right. So, removing the diseaser. $26 on the first one.
Nice. He actually opens his eyes.
Don't eat me. I am here to help avenge Stormcaller.
Yeah, Lizman seems to like Sunny for some reason.
It's a good fellow. Don't worry, you'll be safe soon. Hopefully all of your bits are intact.
He's sort of rise, a little shaky, probably from all the dex damage. But he is able to keep points at his fellow.
Okay. To the next one. 21.
Nice.
Right. Hello. Avenging Stormcaller. Don't eat me.
Okay, but they're pointing at their fellow. Can you help him?
I believe so, although we're going to have to cut his out. He's got a different sickness. He was cut, making the battle with a little claw motion.
Very large lad here. Don't you know where they came from? Not a Farblex tribe.
They came from Limbo.
Faraway place then. Never heard of it.
Through a magic portal. That was
Evil.
closed by the blessing.
We know where magic portal is, and
They're pointing in the direction of both Farblex's little lair as well as where the treasure disappears.
Yeah. Good.
it go to man place.
Oh, of course, which man place?
We never go there. We put boxes down and dragon worshippers go with the boxes. There are shiny things in the boxes.
Where does the man place? Where's the man place? He's going to yell over to the old man, who's appeared to be fine.
You appear to be over your head. There is no way the leaders of the cult will allow this depredation to go further.
I'm much taller when I'm not, a bat.
Alright, she'll go over and just pick him up.
Okay. He struggles a little bit as his bonds are tied to something to the wall, so he's...
He's deliberately pulling so.
Yep.
How dare you! Unhand me!
He throws him against the wall.
Dude,
You don't.
oh.
That's a very poor choice of words. You do not want to use that. Just as a, don't unhand him.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure he didn't need it.
Pretty sure if I cut off his hands, he'd get out of these buried.
Make an intimidate check.
get him in.
DC 16.
You can do it. There's a chance. Make him prove himself.
Yep. Nope.
Foul thing. Kill me and I'll go to my goddess. And you will be punished.
You said you were a priest.
My Lord Mander.
Yes.
Amadeus breaks his fingers.
No, he was answering Sonny's question. But he was like,
Oh.
okay.
Amadeus, we've got a. Yeah, let's stop at 3. That's fine.
I still have my other hand. You monster.
This guy's not very wise. He must be an oracle. Or a shaman.
Okay, it's at this point I need perception checks from Slake, Cog, Amadeus, and Sonny. I'm going to call you guys distracted, so we'll use the tool and I'll subtract 4.
Okay, that add 20 to mine.
No, not Brenna's. Brenna's is
Oh, sorry.
looking at a portal right now. Grimstone, Chronicles, North.
Sorry.
Yeah, Cog, 39.
Holy crap. Amadeus, 43.
Yeah, I'm a dead 1
I don't even know what you said, but it sounded funny.
How long does pass wall work?
Hour per level.
Okay, so that hole is still open then.
Yep. Well, until like I pass-walled it.
Yep.
And I didn't close it. So it's hour per level until I close it.
Does that mean Slake used a spell?
When he walked through, when Slake came down, he must have walked through the wall.
I would not say that's like he used a spell.
Can he tell that
He
there's
didn't
a
know he
wall?
used it anyway.
He didn't only use a spell, and he's allowed to use transportation devices. Like, not actually use devices, but use their effect. I'm going to say no.
He's going to be super pissed later.
But later, like, if you went up to a castle and said, we're casting Pass Wall and there's this magical portal, he probably would err on the side of caution, not use it.
Barnabas will have to do really well on a bluff check. It was there when we got it.
We revealed the magic that was hiding the hole.
Dispelled the magic.
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
hiding it.
Oh, funny. All right. Okay. Amadeus and Cog thought you, for a brief moment, you were in like there was the bellows of a furnace outside, but then you realize that there is a winged creature that has landed, and you can hear the cracking of rock on the castle. The winged creature is of great size, and you can hear the crunching of the battlements itself as it's moving around. You've got one round before there's a different sound. What are you doing?
Do you all hear that? I'll tell the others.
Sonny is going to tell Barnabas that there is a
All right.
dragon on the roof. I will do it. Barnabas, there's a dragon on the roof, and it's here, and it's big, and it sounds fire.
So Barnabas goes from
Yeah, the bellow sounds was like the beat of its wings.
It might not be. Oh, so dragon here, big, crunching on the castle. Thought you'd like to know.
But like I said, he goes.
Okay. The sick lizardmen are undoing the bonds on their other
Yep.
lizard friend.
Yep.
They are not touching the cultists, and they're not touching the boggards.
I am kind of of the opinion that they made a shitty bed.
Cog said he's going to go check them. So you go running and jumping. Cog, how far can you
No.
jump?
If Sonny said I'm telling him that I'm
Okay,
gonna wait.
you're just going to wait there.
I am also in connection with all living things.
A dragon? You're dead. We're down here. What down?
He started to yell. There was like a bit of. How much damage are you doing to the tied up cultist?
Max.
Okay, roll damage.
All the
Yeah.
damage.
He's already got. I don't know. You roughed him up a bit and you smacked him.
44.
Lethal or none?
Non-lethal, just because we need to talk to him. Because
He needs to tell us the password to the gate.
yeah. If we had more time, he'd just cut his head off, because that's Amadeus, and we talk to his soul, but we don't have that kind of time. So we're going to knock him out and hope the dragon's not hungry for cultists.
So he had 5 damage and 5 non-lethal beforehand. You did 34 non-lethal to him. So he's got 39 non-lethal. However, he only had 24, 27 hit points. So he's got 27 non-lethal and 17 lethal. He's very unconscious. And I'm going to roll a perception check for the dragon. All right. 1 corner with water, 2 corners, 3 corners, 4 corners to the outside, and we're at about 200 feet. Plus another 80 feet, 280 feet, so DC 28. Plus 4 corners and a bit of water is another 16, 18, 20. So DC 48 to hear the guy in the catacomb start to scream. I said 48, right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
I still have to roll, I believe.
Where's the thief?
And it's a good question.
Okay, I got a 37 by rolling a 3.
Through the scry, did he see a bullywug or lizard? Well, did he see a lizard folk, or did he see
Interact with the illusion?
Cog has a shield potion in his hand.
Thorgrim was also invisible. Right?
I heard Thogrim.
Yeah,
You were
with-
invisible in the. You were. Well, no, he shot the guy.
Oh, right, he would have turned invisible.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was greater invisible, wasn't it? No, wait. No, I never cussed that. Yeah.
Okay, so you were visible when you were stuffing the thing in the, and when you're standing
When you got a
there.
message, you were visible
Yep.
Okay,
and veiled.
and veiled.
Yeah, I wonder if they fell for it.
It's hard to interact with something that's really far away.
Adam's video stuck.
No, my video is the best, and I just happen to like that direction. Makes me look really chubby.
and ventriloquism. He's very good at it now. He's practicing.
He's a nice smile. He's smirking.
In that way. Going, oh shit. Let's look at the map.
Okay, so Flake basically is quiet, turns around. Cog, there was some talking. Amadeus smacked the cultist. Quiet. What is Barnabas? What do you say to your fellows? They're all talking about the portal and where it could lead.
He does that thing where it's like he's got his hands on his knees, like I can't believe we got more of this to do today. He's a fucking dragon, yeah now.
What?
Yeah, it's a dragon. Just shout up. Let's get ready. Let's go. It's probably a black one.
I wonder what behind the dragon here. Could wherever Thogrim's supposed to be.
Thogrim's like, huh? I was right.
Ha! You brought him here, you fucking nunts.
He's not going to be able to come down here easily, will he?
I've never seen a dragon cast a spell in my life.
No, me neither. It's a
Yes, you have.
foreign concept.
It was sarcasm. Sorry, I've been talking to me uncle.
Let's leave this for later. Head outside.
Yeah, let's keep in mind it's probably a black, so acid.
How long has it been since the bullywug fight? Not the bullywug fight.
The minutes per level from the bullywug fight
Are
are
gone.
down, even the later ones.
Yep.
So the good hope is down.
Yep.
It has been 5d6 minutes since the demon fight.
Okay.
19 minutes.
Okay. So the resistance from acid communal should still be going.
Okay, your minutes per level from that one is gone. And Death Ward lasts for how long?
Give me a second. I think Death Ward is. I think it got nerfed 10 minutes or 2 minutes per level, but I checked. Minute per level.
Guess that's
I think it's a minute. Yeah, it's done.
Whoa.
Freedom of movement is still 10 minutes per level. So it's still
Okay.
All right, good hope goes up.
Oh, we're starting to cast spells.
Barnabas start dragons here. Yeah, start casting spells.
Okay.
Start casting them now before you see the dragon.
All right. We'll say 3 rounds pass. So this
Yeah,
group
long
sounds
arms
like
and shields going up on the
this.
top.
This group seems like they're casting spells.
And a true strike.
So,
I need another
Oh wait, no, not yet.
wait, Barnabas.
Yeah.
Do we have enough people to just fuck off? I'm fat. Who wants to fuck off?
No, fuck that. We haven't looted this place yet. Fuck that. No, it's ours.
Alright then. Fine.
Famous last words.
Fucking it's ours. Understood.
Okay, you want to go onto your tokens and take off the spells that are no longer running?
Yep.
Some of you still have.
I'm just
Call-
going to leave the ones I intend to cast in the next 3 rounds.
Okay.
Good hope's going to be on everyone. Well, everyone in that.
Yep.
Calgary drank 2 potions, long arm and shield.
Okay. Agony's gonna cast long arm, shield, and as the invisibility is still going, mage armor is still up.
Thogrim's like, I'll use my cannon, but it's not gonna be as effective as before.
We could teleport out of here.
You heard the boss. Boss said, "Fuck that, it's ours."
Do you not want that dragon's hope?
It's through the portal, though.
See?
We know the dragon's in some ruin, right?
You got a spell, don't you? That needs to give us a little map to it, won't it?
Yes. Okay, you've convinced Agony.
It doesn't take much.
We're gonna fight. Far right.
Party. Alright, Widget cast a shield spell.
Who got the resist communal?
It was the forward group going into the
Yeah, so Thogrim doesn't have it, Agony doesn't have it, Widget doesn't have it, right?
You said the black dragon?
right.
Just these
Yeah, those 3 have
guys
it.
plus
And
Sunny.
So minute per level that we're casting the demon critters working?
no.
No. Okay. So Barnabas will
Been 19 minutes, lots of talking.
spend the coin and cast another true seeing because it is a fucking drink.
Okay.
Or is it? That's the true sequence for.
Agony's going to cast a resist energy on himself, acid.
Good call.
Unfortunately, he's not 11th level yet, caster, so it's a 20 as opposed to a 30.
Thorgrim will drink a potion, resist energy. Fire! Gotcha!
Why would you do that? I'm going to cast the Overland Flight. Because before he casts his fly today.
Okay, on the third round, you hear Zorus! Rezmir! Where are you? What has transpired here? And then you hear a metal grinding. This is more. Everyone in the dungeon below heard the voice kind of call out in the language. Those that were closer, Cog and Amadeus and Sunny's group, you kind of feel like the top of the observatory roof is being torn off. Because you can hear like metal grinding. And then a very growly, disapproving snort from the dragon.
I think the words the kids would say is understandable.
Thorgrim's trying to look a little small. Like, I don't know who did that to piss you off. Well, it was me. Oh, boy.
You did this. We're going to Divine Favor and See Invis and Fly. That sounds like a Dragon Slayer. Wait, we're not just going to hide in this fucking hole, are we?
No, we're going to go out and fight.
Okay, so I think, like, while casting, I think Brenos wants to not be, like, in the place where he can't see. So, I can move, like, at least Brenos and Widget are going to be in room 10 at least during, like, the 3 rounds.
And
The party can inch up
yeah, as we cast.
30 feet, I guess, if you move at 30. Do you want to teleport somewhere? A dimension door?
Let's meet up with the others first and then coordinate. He's very
Round 4, there's just a bellow, a growl. And the dragon says, "You can come out, brother."
So there might be 2 dragons. In the telepathic bond part of us, there might be 2 of them. What are we doing?
Well, let's see if there's 2 first.
Where are we meeting?
We'll meet at the stairs.
We're on the clock. Hurry out. Thank you.
And I guess you'll coordinate the other group.
Yep. We'll be moving the 2 groups together.
Okay, so round 4, you're moving and casting. Slake is moving this way.
I mean, this is just moving right to the stairs.
Okay.
Because he's fast and has no spells to cast.
Yeah, in the 3 rounds, you're able to make it to the stairs. Cog, you're casting or not?
Cog drank 2 potions. He doesn't have anything else to. He's moving with these guys now.
Cog, you're just out of the water with Slake, and then Sunny, did you ride with?
Sunny would have floated people possibly.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just grabbing the.
4th round, the group moves another 30 feet.
I think it's just time to get together.
Well, I'm counting the rounds because I'm also mentally tracking with the dragon.
No, but you're moving us 30 feet and casting spells, but no one's casting spells.
Oh,
For that group.
For that group.
Like Sunny,
We should just be moving.
Sunny gets there in 2
Oh,
rounds.
okay.
Like 2
Got it.
rounds of moving.
Especially
casting.
like it means we can't cast.
Cog was
spells.
Cog was drinking, so Cog was moving, inching forward.
Okay, yeah.
Cog's movement speed's 80, so he catches up.
So
He stays with the group. He doesn't slow down.
10 is a quarter when you're swimming.
Unless you can fast swim. That's half.
Let's not do that.
I don't think he's good. If I had
30,
no
50,
back to float, I don't think I'd be
70.
That's one move.
And the next round, you're kind of there. 2 and then 3.
moves.
Okay, so you are, because of your insane movement, right at the base of the stairs as well. And then this group, are they casting in the 4th round or not? Okay.
No, like Browns is just. I
Okay,
think
so-
I think we're all flying at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 60-foot flyers or 40?
Widget's a 40. I think everybody else is 60.
I think everyone else.
Do you have a fly? Do you have a fly spell, Amadeus? Fly potion, Amadeus.
Nope. Or wait, maybe he does.
So how is Thogrim flying?
Grim is not flying. He does not have a fly. He has to run. He doesn't have a fly anymore.
How many spells does he cast?
Thogrim's got. He put the resist energy, air bubble, cat's grace, magic weapon greater.
Okay, so he's only taken 4 moves.
He does
So
have potion fly.
he's here after that 4 rounds. Widget's moving at 40.
Mhm.
So at the end of round 4, he's there. And the others. Who is Brennos latched onto?
Oh.
Browns cast Zone Fly, and for that last fight, he actually saw Strength gloves.
Okay,
Because he
great.
didn't pay for Strength.
Yep.
Amadeus took a fly potion on.
Next round, Thogrim's putting a push to fly. Scroll of fly.
Okay.
And it took 4 rounds for Barnabas and them to get there.
Yes.
Okay. He's gonna put up a good hope at the beginning.
Brother,
Again.
Nice.
something is attacked here. Something is wrong. I can smell it. Battle has happened here.
Is the sword taking a nap, or does the sword think anything about these dragons?
So you're going to take a moment to put your hand on the sword.
Yep.
You ask the sword. The sword says, like, hey. It says, Chromatics. There's a pulse of
Yep.
like this is my enemy kind of thing, but
It's one of those things. It's like,
she was very tired, like as in
It's-
she's very distant.
all right, let's go fight god beings. Also, I hate these things over here, but it's like, you just
Yep.
played like a big playoff game, and then some scrimmage on the side.
Right. You had, we'll say it was an action for you to do that. Okay,
You guys
round
still have damage
round
on
5.
your-
You can hear them. You can hear at least one of them crawling around on the battlements,
Mhm.
and maybe another one land outside because there was like a bit of a thud that shook the ground. Because dragons are very heavy. They're very dense.
Show yourself.
That was in common.
All right, Widget is going to cast a battle mind link with. Widget can't. He's still moving. He's catching up. All right, Widget wants to cast a battle mind, but he doesn't have the opportunity.
Great Worm, Vorg, Amantha, the castle was attacked.
Your voice in common.
What's it? Foragamantha?
Knowledge, is that a name?
It is.
Knowledge Arcana is a dragon's name?
This is Barnabas.
Yep.
I'm thinking scary as Foragamantha.
So yeah, knowledge.
Yeah, there's a distinct possibility we go, let's get... Ooh, no.
Knowledge local, Elsir Vale, knowledge arcana, or knowledge history.
Knowledge Arcana.
Okay.
I'll roll, then I'm going to decide that roll's not good enough.
Sure.
And then I will take 10 with my insight bonus. And help from Polly. She's just in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
That's 70.
Voragamanthar is a black dragon. It is believed to be part of a clutch of black dragons that were babies at the time of the Imperial Dragon Hunt.
1,000 years old or so.
You know enough that this is the right region where it is probably squatting, and this is, now you tie things together, this is probably the dragon that squats in the ruins of Rest. It lairs there. There have been sightings of black dragons, and some of the lesser black dragons may have come from this sire.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be like 1,000 years old. We can take it.
1,000 years old would make it ancient or worm. When he said great worm, they were probably just being polite.
Polite.
He's a worm who is great.
Black dragons. Mark doesn't remember it. Mark seems to think they don't grow as large as other dragons.
Define large.
Like, they're not generally colossal. They're huge. A dragon this age would be huge if it's black.
Is Barnabas taking another action? Just think about that.
No. Okay, let's go. Get him!
Something around that age would be a huge dragon. Possibly a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Depending on
Yeah,
things like lineage and spells and...
Okay.
With a 70, the story is Voragamanthar is known for just being able to surprise his enemies, and very few mortals or very few lesser creatures that have done battle with him have survived.
Trying to scare me.
He uses our tactics, basically.
Him saying brother, and with your linguistics, give me a linguistics skill just to...
Show how big your numbers are.
Yep.
I'm going to take a D6 on this as well.
These are also back.
Yep.
55?
Yeah, good for you. He used the word with an extra syllable on it. That means clutch brother. And you now know why he's a master of surprise. Because when warriors show up to fight one dragon and the other one sneak attacks from behind.
Right. So there's going to be 2. All right. It's going to act like there's just 1, but there's going to be 2.
You understand a few phrases about how even the dragon's shadow was powerful.
Second.
Yeah. And it's probably invisible.
Round 5.
Who did this?
Good hope goes up.
The second good hope.
This, yeah, the second good hope is basically getting everybody.
180 feet. 1, 2 corners, down some stairs. It's a DC 30 to hear spell casting.
Sunny is going to cast a life bubble. Everybody's got a life bubble. Because I think I remembered some stinky problems with you.
Barnabas will start Bard Song too. I think we're about to start the fight.
Which it doesn't get there. He had an extra round of flying.
Yeah, Barnabas will be together. Oh, you already got it.
I already have.
Okay.
They're in the basement.
Come get some, you scaly bitches!
Just a try.
Because I don't want to fight them outside.
Fair enough. Good on you for that. I don't want to fight them underwater. No. No.
They're in the basement. Like some cultist yelling to like just suck up to the dragon.
Keep your lives, keep your lives.
Yeah. You guys ready for this?
I don't know.
I think we should not all be standing at the base of the stairs at this point.
Well, we were casting.
We were casting
I'm assuming
together.
that he's the next thing to go up.
No, Agony hasn't cast its spell yet. So if we're doing bard songs and all that, Agony casts a haste on the party when they're all
Together.
together like that.
All together now.
Is Thorgrim? Thorgrim said he was casting a fly,
Yeah.
so he gets 60 feet forward on round 5.
God damn it, Thorgrim.
He moves at 20, and he was insisting on casting all the spells. So I can't.
I know. Gonna get Ed. I'm just saying
I like Cog's chances of getting better than Thog's.
Okay, so
old-fashioned.
Agony is going to cast the haste. We'll say he's got his polearm out. And he's also going to use an Eldritch point to put +2 into his polearm, which is also a defensive weapon.
Nice.
Slake doesn't have a mutagen to drink, but I'm assuming you gave him all his equipment back.
Yeah.
Or you dropped it in a pile somewhere. That's what he was doing when Thogrim went in alone against the tower. So he's got all his equipment. So his tower shield is out, and he's got a javelin in hand, an adamantine javelin. Now he's used 8 rounds of his rage today.
He's got lots of rage.
13 rounds.
He doesn't have a lot of rage.
Oh, he's not a full barbarian.
Where Brenos is like, I've got half of my Bane left today. Well, hopefully it doesn't take more than 7 rounds to kill these things, because the Bane is really useful in terms of making stuff that's alive. No longer alive.
No longer alive, yes.
All right, I'm going to add to the initiative sheet. Voragmantha.
Can his brother have a different initiative?
Yep. They're going to synchronize, though.
And they've got the
No.
got the rat folk feat where they can just, when they're close by each other, they just
They're too fat. Their ass is too fat for this. If they want to turn into rat folk to fight us, sure.
Go ahead, yes.
Go ahead.
You can have the feat, all you.
And where Verendor. And then we've got Rezmir.
Did another round pass?
Rezmir.
Rezmir's the half guard.
Because Thogrim still has to drink and fly.
What's the? Sorry, I keep getting through.
Rezmir's the half dragon,
Yes.
and then there's going to be 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
But who's the? Sorry, I'm forgetting the blanking of the frog god's name.
Oh, Ramanos.
Ramanos. Okay. I'm having too many R names. Over.
Yeah, I need a rope.
Where we made one campaign for one and everything was Medallion. Elfie 4, I don't know.
The elf with the hammer. He wants more M&Ms.
No, it is the M&M's like film.
They're wax coating. Melt in your mouth, not in your hand.
Dragon fight their god.
They're dangerous, especially when they don't have the treasure with them.
Listen, their treasure.
It's somewhere.
It's their treasure. This is not the weird cult that gives all their shit away. These are dragons. They're gonna have shit. And we're gonna make maps out of their fucking hide. And we're gonna get to that mine eventually. First.
Okay.
We're gonna finally finish the mine. And we're gonna be so rich, even if the guy, even if Deveric wants to rip us off, it's like, you know what? Don't worry about it. We're good. Have your mine, your little mine. We don't care anymore.
I don't care anymore. I have a feeling. My feeling is this
You're
magics
screwed?
are going to be super important.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go and fight 2 ancient dragons, right?
Yeah.
No,
Hey, fearless leader, let's not do this.
We're going to fight 2 ancient dragons and
And-
a half-dragon boss of the 2 ancient dragons. Potentially. The boss might not be dead. I don't think we heard him say anything.
Fargrim doesn't
Can't
really
tell if
want
it's
to be
dragons
here.
roaring or gas.
Get him! He's got the dragon thing. He's got the artifact. Like, oh shit!
And it's interesting, when I look at the map here, Ahmed, Thogrim is way the tits at the back again.
Yeah.
How
He's
did
like,
this happen?
he's casting spells.
K-pop!
I'm trying, damn it.
Now you've got a hill you have to climb, apparently.
It has
Hurry up, Slowgrim.
It has another round passed.
No, we're rolling initiative
It's initiative.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's
because
good.
the dragons heard you guys casting, and then Barnabas's bard song.
Barnabas gave it like, get him! Get him, you bastards!
So good hope is up for the guys that were in the portal area.
Yeah,
right?
you have good hope.
Yeah, 2 good hopes on it.
2. So everybody has a good hope.
But everybody has good hope.
Okay.
If you're not low on spells by the end of this day, then
You weren't trying hard.
Sunny is going to be low on spells.
Let's put it this way. Thogrim put up Cat's Grace and Air Bubble.
Okay, Brenos, what are you doing?
Brenos is going to judge this situation poorly. I think that is considered an appropriate thing to do.
Yes.
And then, haste and everything's already up. So I think it's just time to make the fight. Gonna go up the stairs. Or actually, you said that you're trying to haunt them downstairs. Bernos is still gonna go up the stairs. To, I guess, the other map.
Okay, so that was 50 feet to the lip of the stairs.
Okay. And I don't see any of the. I don't see a dragon.
You can hear them roaring.
You can hear them roaring. Okay. And grab cover by the wall, ready to attack.
Okay, Mistra's out on a magical journey with the lizard folk.
She is turning that boy into a king,
Okay,
and he'll be King Chicken, as he's got the Chicken King, or whatever they call him.
and she's not part of the fight, right?
She's not part of the fight. No, she's keeping.
I'm also going to remove Gordon from the fight
Yeah,
because
he's not
Gordon's
gonna be-
unconscious.
He's not going to be a factor, I don't think.
He's playing dead. Hopefully, he doesn't get caught in an AoE. Is the big thing.
Yeah, that's-
Widget, what are you doing?
Well, this is kind of bullshit. Widget is.
Is there a haste up?
Yes.
Yes, there is.
Everyone but Thugrum.
Oh, good.
Hurry the fuck up.
I'll hurry the fuck up.
Yeah.
Widget is going to cast a mirror image
Okay.
and spend an action to arcane strike his weapon, which will last for a minute because of mythic arcane strike.
Barnabas.
Barnabas is going to. He is going to ready a Amadeus is right there. Where's the pass wall? Is it?
It is where Amadeus and Cog are standing.
So these dragons can't even fit down.
Well, it's tight for them.
They can fit in these chambers. A huge creature could fit there.
Hey, he yells up the thing. We don't even have to fight him. We just have to teleport away. Everyone get together. And he's looking at you all like, no.
Give me a bluff.
This is technically a linguistics check, so I'm going to add 6. 50?
They have to roll a 20 to make it. Okay. It roars in anger.
With all of this loot!
Fucking dingus.
That's funny.
You got a ready to action to do what?
Telekinetic charge. I'm going to throw Amadeus.
Okay, Thogrum.
Fly. Scroll. Burn it up.
You already got your fly off. You already got a single move of flying. You're flying.
Oh, he's already flying. Okay.
Yeah,
He's gonna
subtract the
fly.
scroll.
I guess I got
Okay. 1,
I was going to say Amadeus or Brent.
2,
Brennis was going upstairs.
Oh, that's right. You're up the stairs. All right.
3. Oh, look, there's a Sunny. Let's put you above. Hey, Sunny. He's like, I'm going to be close to the healer, the guy who can detect crying, and the monsters.
Nice of you to join us.
Shut up.
I'm serious. It's nice of you to join us.
Oh, it's bad back there. Well,
We missed your company.
sure we did.
Although my ears aren't ringing. You know. Strange, huh?
Give it a minute.
Please.
I think they're angry.
One thing I forgot doing is crippling strike with Cog every time he sneak attacks.
So you punched out its anus and gave it strength damage.
Much too
How did
much.
the Ace Ventura Rhino scene
Yes,
with the frog?
That was a great scene.
It's the circle of life. Oh god.
For the family that's watching what's happening. Oh my god.
Okay, Brenna, you hear something land. It growls softly, and then casts a spell.
House doesn't have spellcraft.
Okay.
It ooga booged.
And you hear a low voice in Draconic. Everyone says,
We'll cut off the retreat.
a billowing fog that obscures all sight and vision.
Okay.
It's also a solid fog,
Okay.
so I believe it's
slow to move through. And you can follow it.
half of the normal speed, -2 on all melee attacks and damage rolls. Prevents effective range weapon attacks, except for magic rays and the like. It's difficult terrain, you can't 5-foot step in the fog. And then it
Where's
also begins to burn
Where is the fog?
because it's acidic.
It's on Brenos.
It's at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, it comes
okay,
all the
you're
way
in-
down the stairs. And it does 5 damage this round.
Okay, so it doesn't get through the protections.
Okay. This will last for...
I feel like a wind wall up or something.
8 rounds or 9 rounds, I think. Remember my dragons.
13 rounds. That's it. Well, okay.
Stab you in the face.
Cog.
He has no extra potions he's gonna use, so he's gonna get here and go defensive. Are we gonna go forward? Are we going forward, or are we expecting it here? He's like whispering.
So the acid fog goes all the way down the steps.
Are we expecting? Are we fighting it down here? Is that the plan?
We're trying to lure it down here.
Alright.
Open areas too.
And he moves. He goes defensive, and he's readying a flurry.
Okay.
Let's have a look. See if Thorgrim, why are you standing there?
Here? You just showed up.
Thorgrim,
Yeah.
why are you
Why?
standing at the stairs? If one of them wants to squeeze down the stairs, you're there. You're a snack.
You thought it would be safe, because that's where Sunny was.
Oh, okay.
Why was Sunny there? He's Sunny. He is wherever Sunny is. He's one of those people who's like, where he's supposed to be, when he's supposed to be there, unless it's bad for him and then he wasn't supposed to be there, but that's the way it turns out.
Okay. There was a brief pulse of magic that happened up the way you guys came, kind of somewhere back in this area.
I think we have a guest.
Give me a second. Could try to dick with him. Just to be a butt.
Wait. If you can get him to attack an illusion, that'd be awesome. That might-
No, I'll save my conjuration. Well, no, he's doing stuff close enough that I could mess with his teleports.
Okay.
But I'll keep that. Because that doesn't really work. It's like a conceptual spell, but gauntlet of rules. Also, I need line of effect to it, so I don't think I can actually get this up. It's like a fireball that you throw that is immediate action.
Cool. It's true seeing's expensive.
It is. Your own fortune is expensive. Oh, I need to go to the bathroom. Give me your own fortune.
We've got visitors from behind.
Sounds like yeah.
Which way are we going? What's the plan? He says quietly.
I'd rather hunt than be hunted.
Which way are you pointing for? I can go.
He's pointing towards like area 9.
Actually, I'm not defensive.
Hastily fly back to here and ready a breath weapon.
With dragon fire, with dragon fire.
Sleek.
Which way? Reddit. Yeah, I'm coming. All right.
Not worried about the gas or the acid.
Is he immune to acid?
He's got some resistance, so there's a chance that it does something
nothing.
to him.
Because I believe this is here. It's not.
Yep.
Not magic.
There's no SR to this. So 2d6, and Sleek has, via his Forsaker, did I write it down somewhere?
Super protect class or something?
No, I think it comes in step function blocks. Resist energy. At 4th level, Forsaker gains 10 points of resist acid, cold, fire, shock, and sonic.
Very unlikely to get through.
Yep. We already rolled the damage this round. It doesn't get through. Yep. So.
Ah, stick.
I
Going forward.
don't know yet.
And he'll push his way to the wall at least and kind of hang out there. Right, come on.
It was cool with the mythic E-shape. You don't have to draw the items that you're using.
Yeah.
Scrolls.
Mythic druids are awesome.
You just use them.
Yeah, you don't have to pull them out. You can just go. That was Lemmy's favorite thing.
A much noisier dragon crashes into the hallway.
Oh boy. Oh, but a child.
I think like red dragons can see through smoke.
Yeah, the white dragons can see positions.
Yeah.
You what you want?
Couldn't you mention?
Okay, you hear spell casting, and a bunch of black tentacles start erupting from the foggy area.
Okay. They have cut off that particular area.
Okay.
And Barnabas is thinking to himself, "There's shit you have to say."
So Brenos is protected from acid.
Yep.
Brenos has free movement, and Brenos has a travel domain today, so he can ignore everything that's in there. He still doesn't want to fight them there. It will still cede this territory. This is really yours. Keep this.
So yeah, the tentacles try to grab Brenos. Brenos got freedom of movement. They just slip off of him. Let's see if they grapple Slake, because there's no SR on this spell. The CMB caster level +4 +1, so caster +5. That's 18.
We keep fighting dragons. I have to get snub grapple.
35
If I grapple
CMB.
something, it can't use a breath weapon.
Okay, Slake's CMD is 33.
Slake is like, oh, come
Yeah. So the tentacles have grabbed Slake, and they do 1d6 +4 damage, which can't get through his DR.
Yeah, boy.
He struggles a little bit. You can't see him, but you can hear him. Brenos.
see anything as well.
Sunny.
Sunny. Feel at ease. I believe it's correct to be at ease.
So the tentacles are like a little bit over from the. I don't know if that's correct. Maybe a little bit up.
Sunny is going to.
This is man hiding in the water.
You hide in there. You guys do that because yeah, we're gonna cast an invisibility on ourselves because they probably can see it, but I still would rather be invisible.
Okay.
And I think we're going to hop onto Barnabas's head. Feels safer here because I'm close to Aben. And the comfort of Barnabas's head. It's magic, you know.
All right. Rushing through the portal are the sounds of drakes.
That's unfortunate.
And then they're going to use their speed surge to go extra action.
How far is the height difference between 9 and 10?
It's about 20 feet.
20 feet?
Yep.
Cool.
Agony's breath weapon doesn't reach that far, but he's holding 2 claws to the rest of you.
Oh, must be both of the dragons there.
Eamon.
Eamon's gonna queue up at Barnabas.
Okay. Delay until Barnabas. Amadeus.
He's waiting. He's waiting for a spell from Barnabas, which is Barnabas.
So he's delaying until after Barnabas?
That's super cruel.
What?
And they'll telekinetically charge you into something, and then you take your action upon landing to destroy.
Okay.
Yep.
Cultist.
Receive the blessings of Tiamat.
The dragons have been blessed.
So we get for leaving people alive.
No good deed goes unpunished.
A bunch of cultists.
But sometimes that's the way of someone who's connected to all living things.
Mm-hmm. So much acid flying around.
Top of round 2, Brenos. Your rated action.
Brenos is... Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I want to just go out there and get eaten by 2 dragons. I would much rather fight them at the base if possible. Okay, I'm going to use a round of a round of my agile feet.
Okay.
So I'm just going to walk through the fog without penalty.
Yep. With travel domain.
Travel domain. Yeah.
The cloud just sort of parts.
There's double difficult terrain because
The tentacles peel back and the cloud just parts for your passing.
Yep.
As Vergadane is the one that's leading your way, or is it Marthammer?
It's Marthammer right now. Marthammer.
Okay, so you're going down the stairs.
Yeah, we're going down the stairs, and I think so. I'm moving it. I'm flying at 90.
Okay, that's 20 feet to the bottom of the stairs,
Okay.
ignoring all the difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Or to the bottom of this landing.
Okay. I think we're going to get ourselves. Further. If I flight's not happening there.
You splash through the water with your
The
power. Oh, fly spell. Okay.
Those guys are above. So I can get cover 20 feet up.
Yep.
So I'll get cover from underneath. I'll fly up the last 10 feet to sort of cut them in the legs.
Yeah, you're sort of flying in their face at the edge of the.
Yep. I will.
Yeah, there. Or you're underneath.
Like
them.
underneath that. And I will.
These are wingless drakes. You've seen them before.
Yeah.
I think the other parties fought them before.
I don't think I'm going to rage.
Okay.
I will attack 2 times.
Okay, they look like they are handled in some way, like they have harnesses.
Well, here's the thing. If I hit them, they'll get scared and run away. That's not fun. It might not work. Alright, so
Bits of leather are on them.
AC 35.
Yeah, you carve through their surprisingly weak dragon flesh and their leather armor. Barding.
AC 37.
Also a hit.
Alright. This is 4 less damage from no rage, and I'm not using any other. Oops, sorry, does AC 33 hit?
Yes.
Okay, good. I don't have the Bane running. Plus, so 44 becomes. 41 becomes 30. So 45 damage. And 47 damage.
Okay, so it looks over the edge, opens its mouth to maybe to breathe on you. There's some acid that drips out of its mouth. You plunge the sword up through the roof of its mouth and give it a good twist, and the dragon dies.
Now, what is it about?
It falls down on the scaffolding and everything, and the scaffolding is creaking. But
Okay. I feel good about myself.
the one behind it growls. Widget?
Oh, this is all sort of. You ever feel like they're dictating what the fuck is going on?
Stay out of the lodge. Let's get out of the lodge room and cut off this exit to a smaller room.
All right then.
They're trying to soften us up once they think they're weak at first.
We're just gonna change his invisibility to a greater invis,
Okay,
which is from him, so the chat people won't see it.
nice.
That's a good choice.
And actually, I got that from the mythic, like from the shadow casting.
Oh, cool.
And then we're gonna fly over around here. No, sorry, that's too far. I am slow.
Barnabas.
Barnabas wants all of his fighters to be so.
Barnabas is the general manager for team.
He's on the sideline of his clipboard. What the fuck are you doing?
The one thing as a GM he hasn't done yet is made any
He
trades.
hasn't done any trades.
He hasn't done any draft picks either. No, Widget was a draft pick. Widget was a draft pick. That's right.
He needs to come in and go, it's fucking embarrassing.
kick a garbage can.
He moves over there, touches Barnabas with a
That's
true
funny.
sword.
Barnabas with a truce. Or
Amadeus with a true sword.
oh, okay. Neat.
That is a thing. Don't let him look at himself, because
Eamon Woe.
This is going to. It's going to aid Brenos.
Okay.
With Barnabas. Okay. Yeah. There we go.
So you can fly up to there with Brenos.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got haste and flies.
Thogrim. Where's Thogrim at? He's at the
He's
base of the
there.
stairs.
He sees these guys are. I assume the dragons are come down here, so let's set up in the spot. He's gonna fly to here. Yeah, he flies to there. He throws his cannon down. Wait, actually, hold on. How much movement was that? 80? Ah, crap. Okay, he'll fly to here. There, he'll fly to here, put his cannon, like, on top of Widget, basically. He's next to his cannon. Size. Large. Thank you. Sorry, Widget. He's got the bag on him. He doesn't.
Okay.
And poop, poop, fire. You can see this Drake over here.
There's no light. It's 100 feet in the dark.
Oh, it's 100. It's too far. Okay.
Unless these guys have any light.
Brennos
No.
is a dwarf fighting in the caves.
Yep.
And Eamon is a devil fighting in the cave. So.
Sunny does have some light on him because he cast light before.
Yeah, but light's.
Yeah, over there. Oh, yeah.
Way over there.
I mean,
Okay.
they can shoot spells at us, but we can shoot.
Okay.
So
Can I ready the cannon?
Thorgrim can't see where Brennos and Eamon disappeared to.
No. But can I ready a cannon shot?
You can ready a cannon shot.
Let's do that.
Widget can
And
see
it-
them because he's got 90-foot dark vision. Watch where you're fucking pointing that thing. If you shoot Brennos, he's probably going to be pissed.
That wouldn't be the first time.
Okay, how many actions did you use up to this point, Thorgrim?
One up there.
Yep.
Drop the cannon. I have two actions left.
You've got 2 actions. So you could ready a vital strike.
A vital strike. Let's ready a vital. Fuck, vital strike. Yeah.
Just trying to help you out a little bit.
It's that bad, huh?
It's not good.
Well, you have to aim the cannon, right?
Yes.
So you can only ready a regular shot.
Yeah.
Aiming it down.
Aim and then ready to shot. Yeah.
Okay. It's almost like I want to call a direction, but
Yeah. Well, I think
Down the
he's
hall.
aiming down the hall.
yeah, that's fine. Amadeus had a delayed.
Amadeus.
It's just there were lots of people at 22
Yeah,
and
yeah.
23, so
Amadeus is going to. I think all the actions at the other end. That's 10, 15, 120.
oh, I forgot cultists.
They cast a bunch of spells.
No, cultists.
They cast a bunch of blessings.
No, cultists.
Oh, other
Amadeus will
cultists.
get right in this thing's face.
Cult sorcerers. You mean dead men that are bringing treasure? Then return you into a porcupine. They're just wearing the same hat.
Amadeus says true seeing, right?
Yep.
Let me just read a spell for a second. So you do see these 3 flying wizardy types coming down the hallway. They, the 2 on the ends have wands drawn. The guy in the middle has a staff. They might stop, I don't know, here-ish when they see the Amadeus and the, let's see, 60 feet. So they stop in a dumb line. Yeah, when they saw. They're also talking to each other. They're speaking in a mixture of Common and Draconic there.
Amadeus plans on doing like a horror movie thing where there's this
Yep.
big giant thing and that's all they can see. It just pops
They're-
up, grabs the thing.
They were flying quickly and they stopped.
What in the hell is that? I don't know, but kill it! They're here for our horde!
Yes, we are!
Ah! Okay, so I think with haste and fly, they got this far, which means that they do have 2 actions. Unfortunately, one of the actions was stepping through the gate. So they have 1 action left.
They should throw daggers at Amadeus.
One of them has.
Ready to punch Amadeus when he comes into just like a gift basket.
The range of true seeing is 120, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We're dark though, so really.
So
Yeah.
True Seeing doesn't provide you any additional.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I can only see 60.
And I may or may not frighten you with something. I have to read True Seeing.
Oh my god. There's a bunch of bullshit. Is there a large ominous form behind them?
Nope.
There's no large ominous form behind them.
Amadeus, you only see the 3 wizards flying here.
Really? Shit.
This cult sorcerer casts a very quick and simple spell. Spellcraft, Amadeus.
Unacceptable.
Okay. Eamon and Brenos can see him cast as well.
Eamon could try. It was like
Spells that come from gods are good spells. Spells that come from wizards aligned with the good gods are good spells. Spells that come from wizards that aren't aligned. There's no spellcraft.
Nope, not for Eamon.
Okay, so the 3 non-spellcrafters are up there.
Yep.
Okay, there's a spell. All right.
Go Master Ken. We still figure out.
Werverendor. 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 What level do you have to be to Dimension Door a huge creature?
You need it's 1 per 2.
Yep.
Sorry, it's 1 per 3.
Yep.
And a huge counts as 8.
16?
Oh yeah, you're right.
So
1,
24.
2.
I think. It's real hard.
I thought it was a little bit easier than that. Huge creature counts as 2 large creatures,
Which is 4.
which is 4.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So
Sorry, I did it times 2.
yeah, so you're 1
I-
step.
I-
one.
yeah. One
So
more size guy, right?
you need to be 12th level.
12 level. They're 13th, I think, based off the last roll.
Okay.
Was it teleport or dimension door? Pretty hard to think. I think I heard dimension door, right? I heard dimension. Yeah.
All right.
I heard.
Like, I have to get you guys.
Huzzah.
So Rezmir knows at least that you guys are this way and beyond. They kind of heard people down yelling and casting down the stairs, so they know that you're in this vicinity. So I'm going to roll. 1 is here in this little area.
Okay. Somewhat acceptable.
2 is in the water,
Somewhat acceptable.
and 3 is at the base of the stairs.
No.
Unacceptable.
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 Less acceptable than it would otherwise
I think Thogrim might disagree.
Apparently, we're using the democratic system, so
Yeah, sorry.
Hey,
Sorry.
down there is
1.
fine for me.
Oh god.
which was like
Which was this area right here.
Well, at least you got that cannon right there.
the warriors are nearby. Yes. Just how much meat they stick there? 'Cause it sounds like Marty's sticking 2 beefy boys in that space.
Well, 1 dragon appears,
Hey, beefy boy.
and you don't see the one that casts the dimension door.
If you have seen invisibility,
You don't see the one that's cast dimension door.
yeah, true seeing.
You don't see the one that cast dimension door.
I know what's wrong here.
There's now a target for your cannon. It's sitting right in front of your cannon. Okay?
Was it dimension door?
It was dimension door.
At 20?
Nice.
30.
Touch attack.
33.
Not necessarily.
Let me check.
This dragon has a spell that turns its natural armor into its touch AC.
Okay. Yeah, 30. Let me count. Let me think. Let me think.
I believe there's also an arrow. It's a range attack.
Yep.
That
Can
one,
it?
Thirty.
Dimension door.
30,
give an arrow,
33.
you have a range attack.
All right, so it's going to slap you with its tail.
I don't actually have to do anything.
No,
It's all-
It's slapping you or it's slapping the cannon because something is shooting it. Are you launching? Are you shooting the cannon?
Yeah.
Go,
It's a
slapping
ranged
you.
attack and melee.
Have
There-
at thee.
There are ranger feats that can get rid of this.
Yeah.
At least there are for bows, and we could talk about, how do I
I
become
think you just
battle
range
cannon.
weapon specialization.
Yep.
Cannon's not for close
You
range.
do get cover from your own cannon because look at where you are based on the attack.
Yeah.
It's going to power attack.
Good. Good. Great. Grand. Fuck.
Hits AC 38 with a 3.
Yeah, that hit.
Okay.
DPS race.
Do you have any resistance against elements up?
Awesome.
It does 24 points of damage with its tail slap.
We're coming, buddy. We're coming.
Okay.
There was acid on its tail slap. And you caught that a bit of the spines on its tail were glowing with a bit of magic when they came whipping into your head. You get the cannon shot off, and its touch AC right now is 40.
Its touch AC is 40, you say?
Yes.
Well, shit.
Which is the same as
No, wait a second. It's got 2 spells up that do add to its touch AC. Its touch AC is 48. You can thank Fox for finding this spell for me.
No, I know the spell. All right. Well, it's not a critical because it was like 30 something, 33. Yeah, 33. All right, well, let's do damage. It's not going to be impressive.
So you don't confirm the crit.
No. The crit
So
is
you do
not
bounce a cannonball off its hide, but it deflects hard into the ceiling.
It still does damage.
Yep.
44 damage.
Okay, what kind of cannonball was it?
It
Normally, something like that.
Okay, it's not magical.
Nope, not magical. Just shot in the face with cannon.
Okay, that does 24 damage.
Ooh, okay.
Or is gonna suck ass.
Yes.
Cog, you have. Okay, so that was Thogrim's ready to action. Cog, you get to go.
Ookly dookly, Bob. Cog's going to.
It says
Let's
it says to Thogrim.
Let's get into the
Recognize
flank.
you.
Let's see.
Where is it?
How many AOs am I going to take for this?
2.
This one's there. Sacrifice your body for our success.
Okay, he gonna need some help here. He's going to try to tumble in that thing.
Okay, you're only aware of one enemy.
I've seen this.
You don't see
You
it.
don't see it.
I'm sorry. We'll try this again. You don't see it. Why? Don't worry about it.
Here, I will help you guys.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Yeah. No, it's...
Okay, yeah, so Cog would have gone straight through that. He would have gone
Wait,
like
see
straight
it?
line.
Wait, state hidden? Okay, no, it's
Hang on.
cut and put it on the hidden layer. There, you can't see it.
There's a not player visible
Yeah.
Yeah.
thing to select.
But that's from Marty's computer. So.
Well, no, that's player view.
Oh, is it? Okay, good.
Oh, visible players. Okay, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to cut it back to the token layer. Burp. And then I'm going to go.
It's in the config.
Oh, it died.
Yay!
There we go. So show me your path again.
He just went straight. He was here, I believe. So he
Okay.
just went straight.
The uber sneaky dragon that is many levels higher than you guys are has a feat you guys taught me about, because that's kind of the convention. When you teach me about a feat, it means your enemies could have it. So even though it dimension doored this round, it still has a readied attack
Good stuff.
and an
I
AOO.
know that. Oh, good stuff.
So somewhere off to the side, you are unaware of the dragon's presence. So this is against your flat-footed AC.
Ooh, wait, hold on.
You have your monk stuff still applies. Just none of your deck.
Or your crane stance.
Yeah, I have a lot of things running here. This is my flat-footed.
Yeah.
It's your flat-footed, yeah.
7.
AC 49
Yeah, you hit.
and the AOO, AC 47.
My dex doesn't
Is the
apply.
40 or no?
And now the 47 might. Yes, give me a second.
Your dex still
Dex?
doesn't
No,
apply.
7 would have made it 46. No, my dex. Yeah, no, both hit.
You also lose dodge, remember? Like, dodge
Yeah,
feet.
yeah.
When I power attack with a base attack bonus of 24,
It's divided by so
1.
6 is 7.
Oh,
Plus
yeah,
7.
7, right?
4.
Okay, from the 2 bites, you take 97 points of damage. And what resistance level do you have? 20
Resist
or 30?
energy.
30.
30? Okay, the 4d6 acid per bite doesn't get through.
Yeah, I believe Cog, you got the resist acid. Who do you get the resist acid from?
Yeah, he has a potion.
Okay, so
Okay, and then what was your CMB to dance around to get to
Yeah.
Vorga
this is
Manthar?
not good, guys. Let's see. CM. It's just acrobatics, right?
yeah, it would be
Yep.
acrobatics.
the CMD is 47.
Not 20 is what I need, huh? Oh, not a 1. It's a 1. Look at that. Here we go, guys.
Oh, one
Night's
already.
starting.
It's just a check. It doesn't,
Yeah.
Oh,
So you failed, so he gets his AOO, which he already took against Thugrum.
Yep, let's go. Combat reflexes.
Oh, I will go with the Monster Manual build. He does not have combat reflexes.
Yeah, that's going to kill me right there.
Okay, Cog, you have successfully made your way up to the dragon. Something dragon-like attacked you. You know what square it's in, or squares it's in. It's in those 3 squares.
Okay, I spend an action to heal myself. There's another dragon here. Right to my left. There's 2 of them. I heal myself 97 damage. Becomes 85. Okay. I'm gonna flurry. We'll see how this shit goes. This is bad, guys.
Okay, the dragon's AC with 2 spells running is 48.
Okay. 29, 31, 31. Flank.
There
Use a
is
flank.
a flank with
40,
agony.
49.
Okay, so you hit it once.
Right on. 2d8. This is magical.
It bleeds.
2d8 plus 18 plus 66. This is fucking bad, guys. 52 damage and
This could have been an RP encounter.
2 strength.
This could have been a negotiation. Sorry, here you go. Bye-bye.
That's not what it is.
No.
Could shoulda, baby.
Yeah. Ouch. Ouch.
It's like you lingered at the scene of the crime.
The SWAT team's
No,
here.
he literally returned to it.
Well, yes, he is summoned back to the scene of the crime.
He got signed.
Sonny, get me out of here.
How much damage did you cause?
I did 52 and 2 strength.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm dead.
What's your AC, though?
Don't worry, Amadeus will be dead right after.
My,
We'll be
my
dead.
AC is 53.
I have a feeling that Eamon wants to come with umbrellas.
I have a feeling he does.
But yeah, I'm not gonna. I can't. The other one, basically, the other one's just hitting me for free, right?
Now,
I'm gonna stress eat again.
I understand.
Okay. There must be some spellcaster back there because you heard a bit of chanting.
Stop chanting, assholes.
And a ball of acid very angrily and aggressively explodes about here. The ambush rake is immune to acid.
Okay.
Amadeus, Eamon, and Brenos are not, in these quantities at least. Yeah, so
I'm assuming reflex save, sorry.
yeah, the reflex saves of this are 28. It's an 8th level spell. No, 7th level spell, 27.
Okay. I fail.
Okay. And it does 1d6 per caster level. It is a delayed blast fireball that he chose just to go off right away.
X 15d6, I believe.
Max 20d6.
Oh, okay.
So you will know his level in a minute. The acid fireball does 99 acid damage.
Oof. Yeah. Rather, I shouldn't fail that save. Okay.
Like,
Did Eamon make that?
oh, what's the DC?
27.
Yeah, just
Fucking shit.
I rolled a 20.
So half is 49,
And then
minus
minus 30.
30 is 19. Yeah, 19 is much better than...
19 is much better than 69. Or is 69 the best amount of damage?
There's a agony caster, but with acid back there.
sorry, how much damage?
99
Or 99.
becomes
And
49,
19.
becomes
That's
19. And then he'll move because
Amadeus, you don't have. No, do you get resist energy?
No.
Oh, no. It's bad there.
does Amadeus have 99 hit points left?
No.
He needs to make a fortitude save or die, DC 15.
Hitting.
Still with the one. Oh, wow.
Where did you put it into your character sheet? Or what did you
No, I put it onto Excel.
Not one.
Not even close. No, I made it.
Okay. Rezmir will jig around the corner there. Agony had a ready action to breathe on things when they came near, so I guess on his turn he breathed on the two dragons, knowing only one was there.
But
Yep.
Well, something fucked up Cod, so yeah, he may have an idea that something is there.
Yep.
So his breath weapon as his ready action does 12d6 fire, so 40 fire damage. And his reflex save, I believe, is 24 for this. Might be a little bit higher. Half his level, which is 6, plus his con modifier.
Doesn't Volcanica give him a +1 as well?
It doesn't on Dragonfire. I
interesting.
think we established a while ago it didn't. But 12d6, DC 24, and these dragons did not have enough time to prepare all their resists, so that saving throw is pretty low because they're big ass lizards. Fail and made it. So, sorry, failed for 40 damage. It's 116 and evades.
I don't like this other dragon at all. Douche.
If you could see it, you would see a ring on one of its claws spinning.
The thing about getting one of those is your build usually doesn't have good enough reflex save for it to ever matter when it counts.
Slake. Struggling against the fucking tentacles upstairs. Okay. All right. So he needs to make a CMB check to break out of a thing. Bard Song's running. He's raging because I'm stuck. So that's plus 5 total. So 29 on the 39. And where is Black Tentacles? $18.28. So he breaks free from the tentacle as an action, and then moving at 40. Half and half becomes a full move is 10 feet.
A full move is 10 feet. Yeah.
So 1 move, 2 move, then he's out of the black tentacles and just in the mist a little bit. So he's back down the stairs. Right here. Like chewing through the fog and working through the fog. That stuff.
Nope. You're done.
Vorag Amantha, the worm black dragon,
For fuck's sake,
master of the ruins of rest. Canon. The guy who stole the thing, and this dragon that breathed on me, and this mecha guy. Well, we're going to try to put down as many people as we can this round.
All right, guys, TPK.
All right. 1 is Agony, 2 is Thogrim, 3 is Cog. 3 is Cog.
Right on.
Your AC is pretty good though, right, bud?
Not when he's flat-footed.
Cog's AC is good.
Oh,
This one you can
This
see.
is the one I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. But
Okay. He's
still,
going to use
FML.
3 out of the 4 of his actions because these are true dragons, and the homage to the game itself. Dungeons and Dragons. Dragons are supposed to be fearsome, so they get a natural 4th action. He's going to do a full round action, full attack.
1 hit's all you need, buddy.
Power
One
attack.
explodes.
And when he downs you, he's going to move on to the next person. The next person being the little thief.
Bring it over. Bring it over. 1.
No, it's 2. I'm attacking both of Almond's characters.
Way to make a dude quit, Murdy.
Owen said he was feeling tired from his thingy. Maybe he just needs
Your 12th level
Alright,
character's
do
death is
it.
at the end, so
Do
I'm
it,
going to
man,
keep
it's
on
alright.
going. All right. So the power attacking bite on Cog, AC nat 1.
Yeah, boy. Critical fumble.
Would a 44 have hit?
No way.
No.
It
Even you
misses
flat-footed
on the
him, man.
attack.
Fall and bite your own tail off.
Roll to hit ally in range.
Kill him. Kill him.
He accidentally, because of the cannon, Kind of knocked his head, and he accidentally bit where he can't even see his own brother. AC 39 misses his brother by a few. Okay. He's really pissed at that. Then his claw attacks. AC 37.
Look at those rolls. What the fuck?
AC 49.
It's a miss.
What's your AC right now?
53. It's still very hittable.
Okay, his wings are not as mighty. He's going to do them both, regardless of whether you drop. He's frustrated at this point. AC 36 and AC 41.
No. But his brother's going to kick the shit out of me.
His tail attack, AC 42.
Hey, Ahmed. How's it feel to be an all-star? Hey, now.
This is
It's
just
growling and thrashing and Gog's
one
dancing
round.
around and trying to get out of it. Hops on his nose at one point, does a little backflip off the dragon's face. In its
I still need help
frustration,
here.
with its mythic, or its fourth action, its tail, which I believe does the most damage. Now it would be his bite. It's going to bite the end of the cannon shut. Hits AC 47 on the cannon.
AC, Cam's got good AC. Hold on.
This is archismo.
Okay, it bites the end of the cannon for 40 damage.
15 off of that is 25. The cannon. Let's scroll down to it here. 70 hit points.
So it's wounded but not broken yet.
Okay,
Or, yeah,
and it does 16 acid to the cannon,
which turns into 8.
On 55.
which is part of the same attack. So
No hardness plus. So
Yeah.
plus an additional 8, so
Yeah.
it's 32. So it's like
damage.
3 hit points away from the broken condition.
yep. So it's damaging the outside of the cannon, but none of the important boring and smoothness of the inside of the cannon.
How much? What do you call it? Acid did it do?
8.
8.
An
Okay.
extra 8 points of damage.
33. Okay.
Okay, it then roars. The DC 26 frightened presence that radiates outward,
Okay.
as big as I can make the circle.
Well, I think it's just everybody, right? Like 300.
To everything and everyone.
Yep.
All right.
Will save?
Yeah, it's against a fear effect DC 26.
20.
For people of your hit dice, I think it's just to be shaken.
Shaken, yeah. 20.
Is this mind affecting?
Brenos takes no effect.
Is a mind affecting fear effect.
Right on. Cog's a champ.
Okay, even these cult sorcerers are afraid. This dragon's afraid. Oh, nope, this dragon is not.
There's an extra bonus from being close to Cog. If you're close to Cog.
+1 sacred, yep. Agony. You scared?
20 how much?
Say no.
27? 27 you said?
Yeah.
Okay, thought I was a little scared. Yep, definitely don't want to be here. Sonny, undo what you did. You're out of here. Get me out of here, boy.
Widget, did you make it?
36.
Yep.
Okay.
Cog, did you make it?
Yeah, Cog made it.
Sunny, did you make it?
Yep.
Barnabas? Oh, Slake.
Assuming one, no, Barnabas doesn't make it.
Okay.
Are you urinating yourself?
Amadeus makes it.
Slate does not. Slate.
Mind affecting. Are you still affected with mind affecting?
Yep.
Okay.
Eamon got a 21.
Like it or not, you're coming with me.
All right. And then all of its scales ripple. For those nearby the dragon, I guess, or watching it, you can make a spellcraft check as you see a spell go down.
Okay. The
Thogrim could probably make that.
Yeah, the DC of the spellcraft check, you didn't see it cast, but you're seeing its effect. So 20 plus, it's 26.
okay, Sonny, I think just makes that.
Can you see that far?
Uh,
Yeah, 41. Thogrim sees it.
Be 31 if you can't see.
okay.
I think you have low light as a bat, though.
I do.
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay. So Sonny and Widget both. Oh.
Okay, so its scales of deflection. The spell like dissipated shortly after it absorbed that cannonball that it deflected.
Cool. It's a very like just in time kind of spell.
Once such an attack has been resolved, this spell dismisses at the end of your next turn.
Oh, that's cool. So when you get the gunslinger showing up,
Any touch attack attempted against resolves against your normal AC. Once such attack has been resolved, the spell dismisses at the end of your next turn. So it stays for a while.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
A very draconic specific spell.
To fight the Empire. Or to fight Thogrim.
Yeah, and
Well,
these dragons know
like
it.
80 damage. Or 100
80?
damage to the face.
Yep. All right. Thus ends Voragamanthar's turn.
That would have been 200 damage.
Sunny.
There are many things that I need to do, Barnabas, and I don't have enough time to do them all.
Make that thing visible! It's right fucking there!
Okay, is that the most important thing right now?
Cog's like, yes! And the gears are falling out of his mouth and shit.
Yes! Ding, ding, ding. Some screws fall out.
All right. Well, I'm going to glitter dust where I get both of the dragons, or the dragon we see and the dragon we don't.
Okay. Let me see if mine blank.
I'm pretty certain it doesn't affect conjuration. Come here,
Subject is
Glitter.
protected from all devices that gather information from the target through divination magic.
You're shiny boy. Come get your whooping.
Well, yeah, you detected where it is, and I think you glitter dust it.
Yep. Good spell. Also, that they kicked our fucking asses.
The dragon that you've made visible is looking at where the spell came from.
I'm going to beat around the corner.
Okay.
What's
And
the
then-
reach
can you
of
make
these
the token
things, by the
so
way?
far?
Yep.
Thank you. And I think Sunny is going to.
Oh, they both get will saves.
They both get will save to not be blind. But I mean, Sunny's pretty good at this, but I don't think it's
They both make it. DC's what?
19.
Yeah, they both make it. Not ones.
Right. I'm just checking to see if there's anything I could do as a standard action aside from like.
That was so heroic. Cog, you basically saved Thogrim's life.
Yep. You deserve a cookie.
The funny Thogrim has more hit points than Cog.
That doesn't. Thogrim gets hit by every one of those attacks.
Yeah, is it-
they're
he
gonna have
has
to
a
use
30
true
AC.
strikes to hit you guys.
Jerk butts. All right. I think Sunny is going to. On this round, it's like, do I want to be on the side of the path? Well, take me someplace nice. He's going to hide behind Barnabas's hat.
Okay.
Well, and that was an attack spell, so my visibility was just regular visibility goes away.
Ambush Drakes. This thing is in Amadeus' face, so it'll attack Amadeus.
Right. Stress eat and stress pee. I'll be right back.
There's been a quarter of a bag of M&Ms eaten in the last 2 rounds of
Yep.
combat. And we're not talking about a little wussy bag of M&Ms. This is a 1 kilo bag of M&Ms. Oh, pedestrian, oh, it's my movie theater size bag of M&Ms. No, it's a Costco size.
Yeah, it's gonna need to roll well to hit Amadeus. It bites and tail slaps.
After the bite, I grapple it.
Okay, so
No,
not
that's an immediate action. I need all my actions. Forget it. Take it.
AC 28, AC 17.
The guy who ripped off the 100 damage fireball needs to not be alive anymore. I don't know how we do that, but
He took off.
Okay. The ambush drake tries to eat Amadeus. Doesn't. The 3 cultists.
I don't think I could see him leave either.
Nope. 3 cultists that you can see. They can see you.
scared.
They are scared. The cultist to the north is going to cast a magic missile on Amadeus. See if it works.
This is rude. Does it work?
Yeah, it works.
Okay.
I know.
18 damage from the magic missile. He's weak! The other ones start casting magic missiles.
I hate them so much.
Put it down! 18, 12, and 17 damage, so that's 47 damage. Then they go flying back a little bit just to spread out.
He's almost dead.
This one cowers in the mist.
Hold those
You
seconds.
got 3. Okay.
Brenos.
All right. We've got work to do. I'm going to touch
Damon.
Damon. Yep.
and I'm going to dimensional hop as a move action into the bone zone.
Where's the bone zone?
Where do you think? This would be the bone zone.
Okay.
Where the boning is happening is the bone zone. All right, so we're going to hop here.
Widget have a weapon out?
Widget does have a weapon.
So there is a flank.
There is a flag. Happy dragons here! We're gonna bane dragon. And we're gonna try to kill it. We're gonna try to put the one down.
That's what Brenos do.
That's what Brenos do. This is peak Brenos action right now. And he brought his shield with him. Hey, look at this guy. Check out this guy. He's my shield. He keeps me from not dying instantly. Alright. So, with the flank though, this is not like...
Okay, he does have mirror image up.
No, with a... Which one?
Oh,
This
I,
one
I,
did.
w- I would have rolled that against the cannon, right?
Yeah.
Whoops. Okay, so that one doesn't have mirror image up. I'm going to give him a different spell then. Call that. And we'll give the mirror image to the other one.
It's only 50-50 to hit. You gotta be fucking shitting me. AC 47.
You including the flank?
I am including the flank. Let me check. Let me just check here. I've got my rage. I've got my +3 weapon. I've got my +3 from divine favor. I've got my +3 from judgment. I've got my +3 from bard song. I've got my +2 from good hope. I've got a +1 from haste. My buckler is providing a -1, giving me.
What about Bane?
I don't have my +2 from Bane.
There we go.
Hey, buddy. Thank you, sir. Die. Die. All right. And the second one is a +30 to hit. Roll 3. That doesn't hit. That's fine. 66 plus 13, 16, 17, 19, 19, 26, 26. Becomes 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 33, 45. Yeah, that's correct. 66 damage.
Okay. 76, 182, and 2 strength is what you've done to him.
Alright, and then I will intimidate the dragon. Because fuck you.
Oh no.
Fuck you coward. Run away! Intimidating the dragon might not be the best thing. It might make the focusing of the fire powers. But plus 28, plus 3, plus 2, plus 6. I think that's it for now. Plus 6 strength. That seems correct. Alright. I roll a 1. I will spend 2 rounds of rage to re-roll my skill check. Okay, that's part of my barbarian class, or my barbarian totem.
Yep.
49.
Better than 1. So the math is 10 plus his hit dice.
10 plus his hit dice plus his wisdom, and then
34
for something.
Sorry, guys.
34, 38, and then his wisdom 43.
Okay, so for the next 2 rounds, he's shaken. I didn't get enough to make him
Okay.
to make him have
So
to save.
this
versus
is Vorek, so he's shaken and shaken.
How much damage did you do?
66. I only hit 1 time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of fucking XP.
Widget.
Well, ain't this a fuck? Widget is going to. Yeah, I think there's no way we can like.
So Widget, give me a spellcraft check, because you are witnessing up close active spells.
Okay. 24. Didn't roll good.
Okay. It's good enough to see 2 of them. He has a mage armor and shield running.
Yep. Those are important.
Yep. And because I forgot his mirror image, I did something sneaky.
Okay. It's fine.
Which you also see. He casts 2 scales of deflection wandering into the battle.
Ain't gonna do what you think it's gonna do, bud.
Yep.
Alright, so
Brennus is bypassing Adamantine DR, correct?
yes,
Okay.
he's bypassing good, evil, law, chaos, adamantine,
Okay.
silver, gold iron.
All right. So they might have stone skin running as well, but your weapons are too strong.
Every attack is a middle finger to all their efforts.
Well, they didn't.
When they eat us,
Quite
it is a middle finger to all our efforts.
All right. So what's Widget doing?
I think now is like not the time to sit on
Mythic points.
mythic points. I've got 1 mythic point left.
Oh, I see.
I think I'm gonna spend a mythic point to greater dispel.
Oh no.
And I'll greater dispel.
They're both shit. They're both shit. Both of them.
Well, but one of them had a spell effect that was a higher level than the other. So I think I'm going to try to dispel the one that we're trying to put down, and we'll figure out the other one. So it's to greater dispel Rezmir.
Okay.
And then I will, depending how that goes, I'll see what I do.
Yep.
All right.
So these dragons are, I want to say 13th level casters. Let me double check. They're 13th level casters.
The black tentacles was. All right. So my dispel is actually a higher level than him because it came from my booty. And it is just a raw caster level. It's not one of the special schools. I don't want to roll the die. I'm nervous. I need this to work. All right. So
higher than 9?
1d20
10?
plus 14 minus 11 was a 10.
th level magic, so you dispel how many spells? 3?
I think it's actually 4. Spell magic.
Using a mythic point, your 2 caster level is higher.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Targeted dispel. It's 1 per 4, so it's 3 spells.
Okay, so his stone skin and his scales of deflection go away. And then roll a d2. 1 will be mage armor, 2 is shield.
Okay. Shield.
You get rid of his shield spell.
Yes.
He immediately says to his brother,
Brother, they broke my spells now.
Don't know what you're talking about. Then Widget is with his next action. Or his next 2 actions is going to you can see where they are. I will attempt to.
He's right here.
like, they can't see you through your invisibility, but with dragon senses, they know where the invisible creatures are.
Yep.
They have blind sense, not sight.
Yep. This is one of those things where it would be better to be visible so that the beer image waves. I think waves of fatigue could be a good one right about now. Yeah, we're gonna waves of fatigue.
SR?
As the next 2 actions, there is an SR check on this.
Okay, they have a 28 SR.
Okay. I have a 13 caster level for a necromancy spell. 31.
Nice.
Oh, you just fatigued them.
Yep. Eat all the debuffs in the world. You're tired and you're scared and you suck. Go away. I don't like you.
These horrible clouds come out of the space.
And then as my haste attack, I'm going to grant Cog, Brenos, Aemon, and Agony a +2 to hit.
Okay. Vorega Manthar.
Sorry. Vorega Menthar. I don't
It's
roll
not a good round.
Barnabas.
Okay, he's gonna try and break SR with a. It's not mine.
With a what?
It was a screw your brain spell.
Feeble
Feeble
mind.
mind.
On which one? The southern one?
Yeah, that
Okay.
one. And he's like, oh, we'll go back here.
Hopefully they're okay out there.
I'm sure they're fine. Let's be prepared to.
You don't think they have one of those things that keeps the souls here, do you? They wouldn't possibly.
Aemon.
No.
Aemon,
Eamon.
do you think keep us alive? We need to kill stuff.
Eamon is going to the dragon we're right in front of. He is going to challenge it.
Okay.
He's going to try to strike it.
Its AC has dropped to. It lost its mage armor, so its AC went from 48
shield,
to
just in case
44. Oh, sorry, it lost its shield, and then its fatigue, so that's -2 dex.
Minus. No, fatigued, or is it exhausted?
It's fatigue. Those waves of fatigue.
All right.
And then, so yeah, so it's AC 43 right now.
And then you go +2 from.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus a flank.
And flank.
Plus haste.
Plus, okay.
Good hope, Bart song.
26, 28, plus 30. First attack. I can't type on here.
again.
We don't know it's new AC.
42 misses.
Mitts.
And his last attack will be to aid Brenos on his
Wait,
attack.
Okay.
Didn't it lost
Yes.
2 spells, right? AC spells.
Yeah, we already figured it.
Oh.
Figured in there.
The cohort misses. Thogrim.
So you'll have
I'm hittable from there.
a plus.
Yes.
On your first attack, it'll be a +5 for the aid, a +3 because it's challenged the thing, plus another +2 from.
So +10 on the first attack.
Yeah.
Am I hittable from 5 feet away?
Maybe you don't know. Dragons have long necks.
Okay, he's going to. I'm not hasted. Reload
Reload what?
my cannon.
I thought it was destroyed.
No, it just does.
No.
It just has an owie.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm going to 5-foot step. Am
Okay.
I in?
You are not threatened.
Okay. Then he's gonna move into the water.
Water. Are you leaving your cannon bag somewhere, or? Are you...
No. Why would I just get? It's not supposed to be. It's on me.
Yes, it is, because I need to know where your shots are coming from.
Fair. My cannon bag's with me.
Okay. So you reloaded the cannon.
And then I stepped out of the death zone.
Okay. So there's a loaded cannon, but there's no one manning it right now.
Oh, I'm manning it.
Oh, I see. Okay. And that's it?
Yup.
Amadeus.
Sorry guys, I just can't take. I can't stand
This
dragons.
dragon is a lesser foe. It is an annoyance. It's a pet.
Yeah, it's enough of an annoyance though that it gets close to Brenos.
Those casters are also an
You know
annoyance.
what? Eamon could protect Brenos from this.
Yep.
He is going to just fly by it. It can take a tail off.
Yeah, it's going to roll a 20 to hit. It's going to try to fight you as you go by.
40.
AC 10? Or 10 on the die?
I'm going to roll 1d3 because I know they split up, and I feel like it'll be metagame.
Well, you can see this one and this one. And you saw one go back towards the mist.
Exactly, but I can also see as a player, Rezmir went down this way, which I don't know.
Correct.
So I'm rolling.
I can also
1d3,
do this
so
for you
it does
guys.
not look like I'm metagaming. 3. I did not designate anything, so let me try that again.
Say which is which.
No, that's fine. You can go after that.
Actually, I'm not going to go to the one through the mist.
Yeah, because it's flying over the 20-foot ledge above the water.
No, I was going to say the obscuring mist. I'm not going after him.
Okay.
Because he's in mist.
Yep.
So it's 1 or 2. He can fly, so he left with the one over the water.
Okay.
So 2 is the one over the water. 1 upstairs. Okay, so 1 after the one over the water. That's 45. 65. And we'll say you charge that last. No, couldn't. So punch him. Uh, 30.
The sorcerer has an AC of 22. And he has a...
Oh no! Wait. No. See. 90. No, so AC 52.
Yeah, and he does have a blur effect up. Which does not protect him from demise.
So he takes 34 damage.
You bloody him.
Okay, and I'm going to grapple him because I can.
Okay.
Help me!
62 on the grapple.
Oh yeah, their invisibility is magic missile. They didn't have like
He's got
the invisibility. Yeah.
So with see invis, do I see anything else out here?
Nope.
Or sorry, with true seeing.
Nope.
All right.
Cultist is grappled.
Help me!
Oh, I know. Can also take some damage. 2 con, 2 wisdom.
Ability 20.
1.
Okay, you don't learn anything from him. 2 con means he lost 1 hit point per level. That really was bad for him. He now has 42 hit points and 34 damage. Your bones cracking. Wherever Rendor. His brother, all spells are down. But his brother's not bloodied. There's this annoying monk, a cannon, and spellcaster. What spellcaster? It's like cowards in the back. It's supposed to be my trick. Okay.
I'm the coward at the back. How dare you be the coward at the back?
If I roll a 1, he's going to deal with the warriors that are here.
Okay.
2 is he's going to deal with the guy who got rid of all the spells.
Okay.
3 is going to deal with the cannon and Thogrim. 4 is Cog. 5, it's the group back here.
Okay.
I don't think 5 stands much of a chance.
Thogrim and the cannons. He really wants the mission is to get the fucking Farseer back. Not we can deal with you guys another day. So
he's on mission.
Yep.
Now, Thogrim went into the water.
You didn't.
I
I don't
have-
think Goblin knows what black dragons do.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I see the picture. He's in the water.
The picture, the token is of a dragon who is in the water.
That's fun. Okay. First thing he's going to do is a quicken breath.
Where is he breathing?
It's a 100-foot line.
Chicken.
I think the line basically starts at Cog and gets Cog and Thogrim.
Do I get cover from
Looks like
water?
this is the cannon.
He doesn't miss the cannon because he would have had to have been 5 feet over to start the line. Well, he can actually start it on that square, so it's a 10-foot wide thing, so you can actually catch that little part of the cannon.
Do your thing, sir.
Okay. The acid breath weapon, which is going to take forever for him to regen, like to be able to do again.
Roll a d4 plus 4 rounds. Good.
Yep. Does 69 acid damage.
It's the 6 number.
The DC of the acid breath weapon is 29 reflex save.
Is the cannon magical?
Cannon is
Nope.
not magical because
I think it just keeps it then.
I had to dismiss it. I don't have that spell anymore.
yeah.
It's not considered. It just takes half damage.
Yeah, so 69 takes 34 damage.
It has the broken condition and like 6 hit
It's
points.
still up. 34 means
It's all melty. It won't crit times 4, but
Yeah.
unless he has a power, I think he has a power to ignore the.
Broken
yeah,
condition.
it doesn't
condition.
matter to me.
Yep. Okay. The more concerning is Cog and Thogrim. Thogrim, you do have cover, so you get a +2 on your reflex save.
Right on. Fuck. Okay, so Thogrim, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Is this spell-like ability?
No, it's a supernatural breath weapon.
Yeah, or just eat it.
Budget 2 from Good Hope. And
Oh,
one
he
from
takes that
Haste.
shit in the chin. But he has evasion, so he takes half.
You have improved evasion.
You
Co-
you
Cog?
have improved evasion or evasion?
Improved. No, I have evasion. Sorry, not improved.
Who is I? Cog or is it?
No, that was Thogrim.
Okay.
So Thogrim has regular evasion, so if you don't make it, evasion doesn't do anything.
Yes. So you take 69 damage. Did you have the protection versus acid resist?
Yeah, he has acid, resist acid.
What level?
It's his own.
So 30.
So 30. So you take
That's
39
not
acid.
39. Okay.
Yep. And then Cog needs to make a save.
Okay. Okay. Cogs is. Let me just roll 20. Oh, that's close. I gotta calculate that shit. 24.
The draggers are fucking around.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 23, 24, 24, 24 plus 5. Cog's good. He jumped.
You got 29 exactly?
Yeah.
That's annoying. You evaded. Okay. And then, so that was its draconic action. It sees you in the pool, snorts. As a standard action, turns a pool in a 55 foot radius into boiling, bubbling acid.
oh.
So all the water in this area is horrible, horrible acid. Anyone inside the area, which is basically Thogrim, takes 22 d6 points of acid damage, reflex for half.
22d6?
Yep, which is the same thing I rolled for its breath weapon.
Fuck.
So you start melting in the acid pool for 82 acid damage. Give me your reflex save.
I did say protect your ass.
This kills the lizard folk that you were working so hard to save.
Well, you know what?
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
There's scope and scales of problem, and the Druid of Volcanica understands that sometimes the
20.
circle of life.
Okay, so 15. 27. I don't know what the DC is. 27, 28. 28.
Okay, you fail.
Okay.
So you take 82 acid, which becomes 52 acid.
I don't have another 52 hit
Okay,
points.
then you need to make a fortitude save, DC
52.
15 or die.
50.
I keep forgetting Pilgrim's like the toughest mage ever.
You do have a +1 on this save because of Cog being within range.
You have good hope.
Oh, wait. Does Good Hope add to the.
Reflex save, yes.
Okay, then 30. Would that have made the save?
You want to walk me through? So you have a +15 because Ranger, that's 27.
Yeah.
And then Good Hope is 29.
Haste.
Haste is 30, and then Cog
And
is
then Cog has
31.
a +1, 31.
So you succeeded,
And then
which
maybe-
is a holy. It is a reflex save, so you manage to you're hopping out of the water and trying to splash water away because it's like this film of acid near the
Yep.
top, and it's leaking in parts, and you're like,
Lucky as fuck.
yeah. So that is 41 damage minus 30, which is.
Well, he's got evasion. He's
Oh,
got
that's right.
Evasion.
11 if you didn't have evasion.
Yeah.
Okay, that was his standard. He snorts that he didn't do anything yet, so he's going to bite Thogrim's cannon and finish it off.
Come on, Thogrim's
1! Roll a 1!
The cannon's destroyed.
Gosh,
It picks it up, bang, bang, bang. It kind of bangs it off to the ground. It cracks, and the cannon is gone.
to be fair.
And it's really angry, so it roars. Anyone who isn't shaken from before, because I don't think Dragon Fear shakes a shaken stack. So anyone who wasn't shaken from before gets a new save.
All right.
So I think that Drake boned.
What's the DC again?
26 will save, mind effect, and fear effect.
Cool. All right, so 23, 4.5, 26, 27, 28. So Kronos is
Oh, the
1.
treasure layers that you guys get to pilfer once this is done.
Well, yeah, the
Thir-
4 of us
31?
that survive, yeah.
Cog's still fine.
If Kronos was don't roll 1, he rolled a 2. Woo!
Okay, it looks like Widget isn't scared,
Sorry, what's
and Cog isn't scared,
Cog isn't
Cog's-
scared.
Cog's
Widget, I
fine.
haven't checked.
and Sunny and Barnabas look like they haven't been.
Yeah, Widget needs to roll.
Oh, Amadeus also.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a ridiculous
Exactly.
rate. It's the entire dungeon,
Okay.
basically.
300-foot radius.
Yeah.
Drop it +3 from Birdsong. Alright, so Amadeus.
I'll BRB.
Yep.
I gotta keep
Got
drinking
20.
water.
Yeah, they made it.
And
Widget is just like, I'm a hero.
26?
And Sunny
26 is the DC.
Okay, so that's Eamon.
Sunny is a wise druid, so he's fine.
And Barnabas made a 33.
Okay, so yeah, dragons are scary, but they're over there. Now it's Cog's turn. As it was stepped away, so we're gonna take a quick bio break, and I'm
Kill
going
him.
to stop the recording for a moment while we do this. This is tense. This is tense.
Mm-hmm.
The worm black dragons are CR17s. They're in a pair. They knew something was wrong. They came ready for some rumble. Not all rumble, but some. And Rezmir cast a 7th level acid fireball of doom at you guys. And then there's some really annoying 8th level, 10th level sorcerers flying around. Yes. This is the end, near the end of a module arc.
We might have Dedadeus if we're not careful. In fact, I don't think there's any way to stop having Dedadeus.
There is one way, and Raminos knows.
Raminos gonna fuck himself.
Well. Okay.
There is a way.
We'll take a break. So there was a miracle. Okay, I'm gonna end the recording here. We'll be back in a few minutes.